didn't have a vote up again because I didn't know what time I was going to be on here. So, if you guys, like, you guys kind of know all the decks. If there's one that comes to mind and y'all want to do it for free, comment it, and we'll fucking do it. And listen, I'm just going to go with, like, the first one I see. Because that's what I did yesterday. Taylor's like, let's just do a Twin Flame one. Or not yesterday, on Friday. So if y'all can think of a deck that you want to do for the free, go ahead and comment it. Otherwise, I don't know what we gonna do. I might just pick one then. I'll pick one, and y'all ain't gonna like the one I'm gonna pick. So y'all, you better comment which free you want. Y'all know, I got like the Twin Flame ones. I have the Hidden Truth. I have Love Oracle. I have the Lover's Oracle. I got Career, Life. What other ones? I think the Love Box. Yeah, like Life Oracle. What other ones? Sorry. I'm trying not to flash you guys. Sensual Soul. That's the one I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick that one or the Love Me, Love Me Not if no one comments what they want to do. Only because those decks never get any love. There is a ton. I'm trying to think if I have any like ones that I don't normally put on there. Well, Messages from Spirit. Dark Confessions. I have Dark Confessions. Let me Angelica's doing them, bitch. She's the only one that commented anything, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Love Me, Love Me Not. I actually do like this deck. This one's very honest. What up, boo? We're gonna do Love Me, Love Me Not. I apologize. I didn't know what time I was gonna be on here, so that's why I didn't have time. I feel like a couple hours just isn't enough. Just isn't enough time for you guys to like cast votes and shit like that. But go ahead and like the live. Y'all know the drill. Like the live and shit. And we'll get into this when we get, hold on, I gotta wait for that notification. I gotta wait for these notifications to get on my fucking way so I can see how many likes are on here. I think there's like 300 or something, right? Move! Okay, there's 350. Get it up to 1,000, boo-boos, and we'll fucking get it. Just, you know? I never put, like, my Do Not Disturbed on there, so it's just constant fucking notifications when I'm on here. Just so you guys know, I got Elena and Mel on the list so far. I'll double check, though, and, like, make sure I got everyone. What else? I don't know. It's February. I didn't post the, I'm fucking brain farting. I know Mercury retrograde is happening. I know it. What was I saying? Oh, the special for February. I don't have it up on my link tree yet, but I will probably have it up when I'm on here again this week. I'm trying to come up with one. I'm trying to come up with a new special, you know? I want to obviously come up with one that's very Valentine's Day. Very love. What up, boo-boos? Hold on. Pin that shit. Like the live, y'all know the drill. Yeah, I mean, you're almost there. You're over halfway there, boo-boos. Where is everybody? Where's everybody at? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing on a Sunday? Word. I just got Elena and Mel so far on the list. I'm pretty sure that's it. I've been so fucking busy, you guys. I'm like really happy that today's Sunday and I don't really have anything I have to do tonight besides this. And I don't gotta get up early. Well, I do have to get up early, but not crazy. What up, boo-boos? I know, same! Can you believe it's already February, y'all? Yes, like you're almost there. What up, boo-boos? I'm just waiting for people to get in here and we're gonna do Love Me, Love Me Not. Oh, wait, I should probably, put that on here. Hold on. I'm just gonna put Love Oracle because I don't think that the name of this deck is gonna fit on that sticker. Okay. Where? Gotta do the first of the month cinnamon ritual. Ooh! Alright, y'all got there. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it. We're gonna do Love Me, Love Me Not. Because we're just gonna do that one. Angelica's actually the one that thought of it because I didn't have a poll up, and so I'm like, I was gonna pick between this one and Sensual Soul only because these ones never win, like, they never win polls, and I get it, like, people fucking hate these ones, but I do like this one. But go ahead and drop your names, you guys, and I'll probably pull a couple from this one because I feel like you do need a couple from this deck, but go ahead and drop your name and focus on who you want the message from. And let's get it. What up, boo-boos? Athena, you gonna be my first one, boo. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Ooh! I'm so excited, Mel, to do your reading, bitch. Oh, I do like you, and a lot of other people do too. To be honest, you're not really my type. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, though. At least the motherfucker know what he got. What up, y'all? Go ahead and drop your name if you want free message, you guys. Angelica. Drop your name and focus on who you want the message from. There is an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. Hold on, I want to do one more. There, oh, or two more. My love life isn't really a priority at the moment. And I do like you. I do like you, and a lot of other people do too. That one keeps coming out. What up, y'all? Hold on, Taylor. Let me get you, boo. There's those three. Hold up, Taylor. Taylor. I love everything about you. And I really love your opinion and the unique perspective that you have, or that you have to offer. It is a good one. Kim. What up, boo? Kim. Hold on, I want to do a couple. Don't take this personally, but my heart belongs to someone else, and I'm totally in love with you. Don't start. Who else? If I missed your name, drop your name again, booze. Drop your name, focus on who you want a message from. And just so you guys know, I got Elena and Mel on the list, but I'll double check and make sure I didn't miss anybody. I still sound like I'm sick, you guys. What the fuck, man? Did I get everyone? Did I miss anyone? Drop your name if you guys didn't get one. Yeah, it looks like so far I just got Elena and Mel, Regina. Hold on, boo. What up, y'all? I know. I know. Like, I only use this deck for people when they request it, or if I need, like, brutal honesty. And I'll tell you, it fucking comes through. I mean, a lot of times I like to use this one to challenge, like, people. Like, if someone has a really good reading, I'm like, let's go ahead and ruin the moment. No, but, like, I do use this deck because it is so honest. Hold on, sorry. Oh, you got 3 of them. Why does this one keep coming out? I do like you, and a lot of other people do too. I love everything about you, and I'm not looking for anything real right now. What up, y'all? If you're coming in here, we're doing, well, oh, it doesn't have, well, it's this one. We're doing this one. So drop your name, focus on who you want the message from, and let's get it. Yeah, so this is open, boo. I got Elena, and I only have Elena and Mel on it so far. But it is open. It is. Drop your name. Oh, wait. I missed someone. Who was it? Is it Rama? Is that how you say that, boo? I get excited when I think about how incredible we could be together. And there's so much that we can learn from each other. Word. Should I get myself one and start a fight tonight? Hold on. Hold on. I got you, Angelica. Hold on, boo. Let me add you on there. Hold on. Got Elena, Mel, Angelica. Let me see if I missed anyone else. I think we're good. Raina, hold up, boo-boo. Raina. I'm not looking for anything real right now. Hold on, I want to get another one. I think we could have a lot of fun together, but I don't see it progressing into something deeper. Well, aren't those on fucking point? You know what I mean? Like, those are super... I'm not looking for anything real right now. I want to have fun. Shut up. Well, I don't, so... Don't. The last time... Listen, I need to fucking reel it in because I got fucking restricted twice on here. Once was for 10 minutes, and then the other one was for the entire live because it said I was bullying people's intellect. So, you know, hold on. PJ, I got you, boo. Hold on. Okay. Mel. Right? Mel, yeah. Hold on, I see Haley, too. Hold on, let me grab Mel. Mel. Oh! Mel, what is this? We're definitely not on the same page. I often wonder if you feel the same way. Should I do one more? I can't help but be interested in everything that you do, and there's so much that we can learn from each other. What are y'all not on the same page about? What happened? Hold on. Haley, hold on, boo. Haley. What do we got, Haley? Hold on, I think 2 of them. Oh, these are not bad. There's an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. And if you ask me, I will say yes. Word. Hold on. I think, hold on, I gotta double check and see what PJ got. I think she just got a 1 question. Right? Yeah, PJ, I'm probably gonna, like, filter you in. Like, once I do Elena's, if she's in here, I'll knock your 1 question out really quick since it's a yes or no. It'll only take me a couple minutes. Plus, I don't want you waiting forever. I used to do that a lot. I've been really bad about it. Okay, Kim, hold on. Kim. What is this? I've been showing my lack of interest. I find myself thinking about you a lot. Hold on, I want to do one more. Hold on. Jesus. Wait, did you have this one already? There's an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. I know. What up, babies? Oh my god. Sorry, you already know the comments fucking freeze on that thing all the time. If y'all didn't get one, drop your name, boo-boos. Hold on, I'm gonna come in here and post my shit and then also post the list for you guys so you can see it too. Hold on 1 second. Where's my shit? Alright, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Where's my shit? Hold on, let me post this. Okay, here's that. And let me get the list up there for you guys too. So quiet. Hold on. Okay. Let me pin this. I'm still gonna do freeze and stuff. I just want to make sure that I got that shit up there. Well, maybe. There's hardly anyone in here, but if you didn't get a free, drop your name. A free message, that is. If you didn't get one, drop your name. I guess I should post a list. Thank you for the gifts, Boo. And Elena, Mel, Angelica, PJ. Hold on. Who is that? Oh my god, I'm gonna butcher that name, Boo. Is it Zane? How the fuck do you say that? There are so many feelings I want to share with you, but I'm shy about opening up. My alone time is precious to me, and I honestly prefer my own company, and you're the person I want to do life with. Those are actually pretty fucking good. Ugh. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, there. I see you. Natasha, hold on. Ugh. Natasha. What do we got? Oh my god. My love life isn't really a priority at the moment. And to be honest, and to be totally honest, you're not really my type. Who is this? Who the fuck is this? Raven. Raven. I recognize how special and unique you are. I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you have to offer. And I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. Hold on. Word. Okay. Mel, hold on, boo. Mel. Listen, I'm gonna get into paid readings here probably in like 5 minutes. Okay. You just had that one. We are definitely not on the same page. Wait, did you have this one too, Mel? I'm totally in love with you. You had one similar to that. That is fucking hilarious, though. What happened? What the hell happened? What up, boo-boos? If I didn't get you, drop your name, because I'm fitting to get into these paid readings probably in, well, how long have I been on here? I'm gonna give it like 3 more minutes. Okay? Did I post that list on here? I don't know if I did. Hold on. Yeah, might have. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna get my shit ready. But if y'all didn't get one, y'all know the drill. Yeah, hold on, PJ, I got you. Hold on. Shit. Okay, hold on. Okay. What was that, PJ? Hold on. I relate to you on so many levels. Why does this one keep coming out? I honestly don't think this is a bad one, though, but I relate to you on so many levels, and to be totally honest, you're not really my type. I'm okay with that. I don't want to be your type. Okay. I'll give it 1 more minute. Word, I got you, boo. Hang tight, boo, because I might do your yes or no question first. Actually, I wonder if I should, because I'm also, oh, never mind. Actually, I might. I might do your yes or no question first, since it'll only take me a couple minutes. Boo, hold on. Did you write it on there? You didn't. Drop your yes or no question, boo. I'm gonna knock your question out before I get into the other ones. Because I don't want you waiting forever. I'm just gonna get into it. Fuck it. Let's just get into paid readings. Enough of this. And you know what? Let me slam some Diet Coke and get my fucking mind right. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, God. This is crisp. Oh, God. Excuse me. Oh, God, I love Diet Coke so much. It's so good. I'm gonna do, hold up, y'all. I'm gonna do, PJ's yes and no question real quick, just because it'll only take me a minute. Hopefully it's not filtering your question out. We had another fucking earthquake yesterday. I'm happy to see it didn't knock anything around back there. Listen, I don't like that because we're like really close to Yellowstone and I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that we would have earthquakes. That bothers me. At least if it goes off, we go quick, but I fucking hate earthquakes. I remember the first one that I was in. I remember the first earthquake I was in, it was in the middle of the night, and I literally thought that I was getting fucking possessed because it was like shaking the bed. And I thought I was getting fucking possessed. It scared the shit out of me. Okay, hold on. It's not, it's filtering your question out, boo. Wait, it is. What the fuck? Try, if you can. What the fuck? Try messaging me on Instagram, boo, or TikTok. Or you might be able to, like, finesse the question on there. I don't know. Why? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. See, that worked. Hold on. That worked. Let's go, boo. Okay, let's get it. See, why would it filter that out? That's just like... Okay. Let's go. Well, that's a good fucking sign. Absolute. Are you kidding me? Hold on. I want to do 3 more because those are actually pretty good, but I kind of want to see, I don't know, maybe like follow up towards it. But 10 of Cups, Star, and the King of Cups, fucking period. 10 of Cups is a pretty good, like, starting out card, only because it does represent, like, and probably, like, you could relate to that too, but this is definitely, like, his energy that we're pulling. That 10 of Cups is his visualization, or I don't really necessarily mean, like, fantasy, but it is, like, him fantasizing about, like, this happily ever after, right? It's his visualization of it. And it does represent, like, harmony in a relationship, right? Word. And then Star card coming out, yeah, absolutely. Star card 2 also does represent, like, healing, a renewal of a relationship. And so if there was like any kind of fucking, I don't know, rough patch, whatever argument that you guys went through, absolutely he wants to fucking correct it. He wants to do better. The King of Cups coming out in the upright. This is where this is not someone who is trying to, whatever, run from their emotions, not feel them. It's not like that at all. He's someone who, that's one thing that he values the most, and he does value this relationship because that is what Cups does, right? 4 of Wands, absolutely. Hilarious, you guys are coming out as cup matches, but the Queen of Cups is coming out in the reverse. This is the only thing I have to fucking say about this. 100% he's going to. The Queen of Cups, though, being you, is that this is what he could be trying to kind of, I don't know, wait for, or what he's trying to, I don't know, like, wait for the smoke to fucking settle, right? Because a Queen of Cups can be someone who's extremely, like, overly sensitive at the moment. It can be someone who's emotionally, like, they're emotionally out of whack, sensitive, They could be insecure at the moment. He's aware of this though. You know what I mean? Like he's not like trying to like fucking gaslight this or manipulate this or anything. He's very aware that you're probably someone you're just sensitive right now, fucking fragile emotionally right now. But this is absolutely a yes, boo. Yeah, you also could feel like possibly the reason that that's coming out in the reverse too, or the reason that you're coming out in the reverse, that could be you feeling like you're giving more than you're receiving in this as well. But yeah, this is, yeah, I'm not mad, bitch. Those are good cards. Chariot to end it out, absolutely. That is a drive and a focus that he has with bettering it. So I'm not fucking mad. Word. Good start to good. I hope that this energy continues because listen, I can't emotionally take it if someone's boo thing is acting a fool on here tonight, okay? Yeah. Who's all in here, you guys? Sorry, I wanted to make sure I knocked out her question first. Just because it was a yes or no, and I didn't want her to wait like fucking all night to get that. But I got Elena, Mel. Hold on, Mel. I might do you. Elena, Mel, Angelica. I don't know if Elena's in here. So hold on, Mel. Let me pull up. I think you sent me. I'm fucking curious what you wrote me. Hold on. Okay, what do we got? Veronica, I got you too, boo. And then 3 questions. Okay, word. Okay. Do you want, Mel, do you want to do the questions first, or do you want to do the twin flame one first? What do you want to do, boo? Word, you got you. I got you, boo. Word. Hold on. Okay, let's do that first one. Hold on. I was getting ahead of myself and reading that second one. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's up. What's going on with him? Yeah, it's just same shit. Still watching you. Still just stop. I'm like trying to be PG on here. Because I got fucking restricted the last time I was on here for bowling people's intellect. So I'm trying to reel it the fuck in. I just don't know how, okay? Okay. I would agree with you, he is, but this looks like same shit, you know what I mean? Or going through it, but this is definitely like the same shit that we've seen from him in the past. Full card, 7 of Cups, 6 of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands, King of Wands, 8 of Cups in the reverse. The fucking 6 of Swords in the reverse and that 8 of Cups in the reverse is someone who, they are like going back to, it's like a death in the reverse almost. It's like going back to the same shit, repeating the same patterns, not learning the lesson, being stuck in the past is a huge thing with those 2 cards. This to me is like returning to old behavior, whatever it is, right? Returning to old behavior, returning to old shit, doing the same thing over again, knowing that it's not gonna work. This is him obviously avoiding this, or avoiding you 100% with those 2 cards too. That 7 of Cups is, it does give a little bit of like self-gaslighty, or like a kind of like a mini moon where he's like living in kind of like delusion. The Fool card coming out is like I don't know what the fuck to tell him. This is almost like someone who I'm doing what I was doing like a year ago, knowing that it didn't work for me then, but I'm gonna do it anyway. This is someone who has, I don't even know what the fuck he would be going through, but this is definitely someone who's just like reverting back to old bullshit. This is someone who has a very big ego. This is someone who is extremely prideful, would never admit that they're wrong, sorry, whatever. Probably still watching you, obviously. Probably still stalking your shit, still keeping an eye on you. It could, I mean, the King of Pentacles and the Four of Cups is coming out on bottom of the deck. Like, no doubt, because I think that there was, like, some shit that went sideways with him at work. That absolutely could still be affecting him, because that shit's coming out on bottom of the deck. It could be, like, I don't know, just kind of like the domino that flicked over that now this shit's happening. You know what I mean? Hold on. Word. So yeah, I would agree. It's definitely going through it. This is like the same shit that you know what? Man, this fucking kid, dude. It seemed like he was doing good, and then now you're just seeing this shit again. Like, dead ass. When we were polling for him, I don't even remember when that was, but when we were polling from him, when he, like, initially came back, I was like, oh, shit, like, it looks like he kind of got a wake-up call. He's doing okay. Oh, my God. He's never gonna admit, yeah, he's not gonna, with the fucking Page of Wands and shit, he ain't gonna admit that he messed up, or he's sorry, or he didn't mean it. He's never gonna fucking admit it. He'll probably try to, I will say this though, he's probably gonna try to come back in acting like nothing happened. Just a warning. God. Okay, hold on. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta read this one. Word. Go ahead. Let's get it. I'm like, go ahead and fucking tell him. Jesus. Okay, understandable, but... Yeah, I mean, they're definitely gonna nip this, that's for sure. One more. One more. Good for you. Should I do 3 more? Hold on, boo. Hold on, I kind of want to do 3 more. Whatever. Like, the first 3, I'm like, duh. I mean, isn't that the whole point of, like, going to the courts? You know what I mean? Like, 5 of Wands in the reverse, 4 of Wands in the Chariot in the reverse. The 5 of Wands in the reverse is where they are trying to, like, I'm just gonna get this out of the way, because it's just like, duh. But it's, like, trying to resolve conflict that is going on in this relationship, right? Or lack thereof. But I get it. They have to, like, find some kind of compromise here. The Chariot in the reverse is that they do see that there is abuse, for lack of a better fucking term, because Chariot card in the reverse it's a very, to me, it's a super abusive card. It's one that's extremely fucking forceful and lacks direction. It's the only thing that a Chariot in the reverse cares about is being, like, having one up over people. They don't give a fuck. The Chariot in the upright is completely different. This is someone who's, like, going after a goal and they don't give a shit. You know what I mean? They don't fucking care about you. They're going after a goal that they know is going to, like, better themselves, whatever. When that shit comes out in the reverse, it's like they don't have a direction that they're going, and so anybody can just catch this fucking heat, right? Okay. The 3 of Wands, Fool, 7 of Wands. Obviously, I like this because this is, okay, so we're seeing, like, momentum moving ahead where they are going to, like, nip this in the butt, basically. Hold on. How are they going to see him? He's pretty good at manipulating. He's pretty good at manipulating. Please tell me you have a lawyer. They do see that he's pushing too much responsibility on you, and it looks like what they're seeing is that he has a lot of independence and a lot of freedom up in comparison to you. Like, you're the one that is basically taking on the load of the responsibilities after your guys' separation or through this divorce. Like, you're the one that's taking on everything, and he's kind of out here just enjoying his freedom, enjoying his independence. So yeah, I would say yes. I get it. They're like, whatever. It's so compromisey, so trying to smooth things over. But they did, yeah, I mean, it gets figured out. It does. They do see this. Jesus Christ. Thank God. Yeah, you look good. I don't know. I'd be worried if I were him. I'm worried if I were him in the sense that I don't know. It just looks like to me he's gonna do some damage where he might not be able to see those kids. Or his kid. Or, like, right? The little one. It just looks like to me, I don't know. It just doesn't look good. Anyway. Okay, hold on. No shit. Like, no shit. Don't start. No kidding. Hold on. This will go good at the end of the fucking poll that we're doing. Hold on. Let's see. Well, you called that one out. Can I just say the Ten of Wands is coming out as the first card with this last question, and it does represent, like, burnout and stress. So, there's that. His ego, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, here's another fucking Chariot in the reverse situation here. Which is hilarious. Like, okay. The Seven of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck is that he thinks he does, like, stop. Okay. He thinks he does a really good job with, like, okay, I'm trying to think of an example because my husband's like this. Hold on, I have to think of a fucking example. Well, I guess I'll use this as an example, okay. Like, okay, so you know what you wrote on there where it's, hold on, I'm trying to, like, not blow up people's spots or anything like that. Okay, here's the situation. Let's say my husband, he's, like, friends with this person, right? I really hope he's not on here. Let's say he's friends with this person. This person that he's friends with is, like, very codependent, like, not, like, that type of person, you know what I mean? Where they just, like, emotionally leech off of people, and they're not, like, on the same level as him, right? Like, they're not, you know, all about, like, individual growth, trying to, like, grow as a person, fucking do better, you know what I mean? Like, let's just say this person that he deals with is very codependent. Okay. My husband would be the type of person who would try to pull someone out of a fucking rut like that and, like, and try to convince, like, someone like me, like, oh, no, that's not what I'm doing, right? Like, I'm just trying to be a good friend or whatever, and it's like, no. You don't have to, like, you're doing this because, like, you think that you can save this person, or you're doing this because you like the way that it makes you feel because you're better than them, right? Or you think you're better than them, right? Like, you know that this person's extremely fucking codependent and emotionally leeches off of you, but you kind of like the attention. Do you get what I'm fucking saying? That is this shit. The Ten of Wands is like, and he knows this, and you even fucking said it, where it's like, go home and rest. Ten of Wands is a fucking burnout card, right? It's someone who has too much on their plate already. The Seven of Swords that's coming out on the bottom of the deck is that he kind of thinks that he's good at hiding this, where he's like, oh no, like, I'm doing it to be helpful. I don't want this person to do it wrong. That's why I'm doing it. It's like, no. there's something deeper rooted there, right? That's why that Seven of Swords is coming out and you're trying to fucking hide it. But like, if someone's on the up and up, they can see through this shit, right? They're like, you're not wanting to go over there because you're afraid that someone's going to do it wrong. You're going over there for something else. And it is like this, it's pride. It's Six of Wands. It's like the recognition, the pride, the fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I am the one that people call for help. You know what I mean? Type shit. I'm gonna say this, that I do think that there is a little bit of resentment and bitterness that he has towards this person. I don't even know what to say. Does that make sense? Like, I'm having such a hard time communicating this, but like, I so get it. Anyway, can he... I don't know if he's, like, sensing, like, I wouldn't word it like that, Mel. Like, you're not seeing, like, oh my god, like, he totally sees how annoyed and shit that you are of it. But no, you're seeing that he's like, oh my god, she totally can, like, see through my shit. You know what I mean? Like, she called me out on this. She totally knows. You know what I mean? Like, she knows that I'm not just, like, going over there because I do a better job or whatever. It's like, no, I'm going over there because I love that people can rely on me. I love that, like, people, you know what I mean? I love being that person. Whatever. It's, but yeah, it's not so much like, oh, he can see that you're annoyed, but you definitely called him out on it. Where you're like, I see the Ten of Wands, like, just stop. Like, go home and rest. Like, why are you putting more on your plate than you fucking need to? Whatever. I think he needs to hear it. But period. Does that make sense? Hold on. God. Do you know what I mean? Stop it. You gotta let it. Oh, I really want to go off because I have such good examples. You know what I mean? But I know that people, you know what, should I just say it? You know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Okay, here's another one. Here's another one. Here's fucking another one. Let's say like my husband or whatever, he does not have a relationship with his mother for completely understandable reasons, right? His mother is a narcissistic, alcoholic, drug addict, and everybody knows it. This person also, this is just an example, by the way. This is just me telling a story, okay? This is in Roblox, isn't that what they say? This is just hypothetical, okay? Let's say my husband has a mom that's narcissistic, drug addict, alcoholic, right? And then uses the guise of worshiping God or uses the guise of being religious to get people to feel bad for her, to self-pity her, right? Okay. My dear hypothetical husband, he is so empathetic and he wants the best out of people, you know what I mean? You're going into trying to rectify this relationship, or you're going into trying to whatever, you're trying to see if this relationship's worth it, and you already fucking know that it's not, but you do it anyway, right? Why do you do it? Because it's like you have to prove yourself right. You have to whatever. Anyway, that just I completely fucking get this. It's just like my examples I think just hit too close to home, and I don't want to fucking air out people's spots on here. But I understand his shit. It's just, it's deeper. It's just a deeper fucking issue that he's got there, for sure. He knows that you see it. He knows that you fucking know it. And it's not so much that he sees it like that. It's not like he's like, oh my god, she's just like so annoyed. But it's like, no, she definitely sees through my shit. She sees this for what it is. She sees that I'm like doing this to, whatever. She sees that I'm doing this because I feel guilty, or I'm doing this because I, whatever. Anyway, fuck. Okay. God. Anyway, hold the fuck on. Word. Okay. You know the drill. I'm gonna start with Oracle. I'm gonna try to reel it in, but like I cannot promise anything. I'm probably gonna pop the fuck off on this one. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get into it. Okay. You know the drill. Let's get it. Okay, let me see current. This should be tea. I haven't fucking read for you guys like this in a minute. We're off to a good start. Hilarious. Where's he at? Oh, you guys. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go fucking... I apologize in advance. This one's probably gonna take me a minute. One more. I'm gonna start going off, but I'll, like, show you this shit. Okay. Someone's only because... Okay, I'm gonna try to fucking reel this in. Okay, someone's forgiven you and the X card is coming out. However, like, the shit that I'm seeing on your side, I do think that this X... Because it can represent a third-party situation. I do not think that that's what this is representing, though. I do think that X is, like, literally representing another fucking person, probably your ex-husband, right? This situation with your ex-husband, it does have an effect on this connection, right? But it's not like, oh my god, it's all of Mel's fault, or like she's the one that's causing this kind of shit. It just is what the fuck it is, right? It's like, yes, this situation, it does kind of throw a little bit of a hindrance. I'm surprised that that's coming out and not like the shit that I wanted to. But anyway, let me go off. Okay. I'm gonna come back to that shit. Bottom of the deck, heart repair, soul contract. Word, not fucking mad about it. The heart repair that's coming out is that this relationship, I'm not even worried about this fucking relationship, because you guys have a really good fucking warning for that outcome. The heart repair, though, I'm not worried about this relationship. This is one where that card represents, like, love truly does conquer all in the end, right? Where they clearly fucking love each other. They clearly want to heal together. They clearly want to fucking be together, right? The soul contract is just like, yeah, obviously, like, they want these things, like, in life, right? Like, of course, they found each other. They want to fucking be together. There's also, like, this underlying soul contract shit that's going on between them, too, right? They probably are aware of that. Where it's the soul contract, it represents, like, soulmate, twin flame, that type of shit, right? So it's like, okay, they want to be together in the physical, but they also sense that there's, like, this underlying soul contract tone to this relationship. Okay, someone's forgiven you, and the X card coming out is current. I'm going to swing back to this X a couple times, because yes, like the X card, it can represent where there is an X in the situation, and it is causing a little bit of a blockage here. It's understandable, right? The someone's forgiven you card that's coming out, it's not necessarily what it sounds like. Like, the someone's forgiven you card, it does represent where there is a lot of peace in this relationship between you two, you and homeboy here. I don't want to say his name because I don't want to blow up your guys' spot or anything. But you and your significant other, there is a lot of peace. There's a lot of harmony in this relationship, right? There's a lot of fucking compromise, 100%. The X card that's coming out, I'm like not even worried. I'm not worried about the relationship between you guys. The X card, God, I'm curious what's going to come out with this tarot, because I'm curious if he's actually using this as a little bit of a crutch, or being like, well, we can't live together right now anyway because of this person, or because you're not technically divorced from them, or you're not technically, do you know what I mean? I'm just curious what's going to come out with his side with that. But anyway, the X card, whatever, it just is representing that there is like this third party energy that is fucking affecting this, right? Okay. The shit that's coming out for you is spotlight and unfinished business. The spotlight card, couple different things, because I do not think that this is representing Mel, where it's like, oh my god, she's a complete, like, obviously, like, yes, I get Leo things, but, like, this is not where I do not think Mel's, like, a full-blown narcissist, you know what I mean? Because the spotlight, it usually represents, like, narcissistic energy. It can represent someone who likes attention, but I just don't think that, like, my oracle would be like, yeah, like, let's go ahead and, like, clown on you know, Mel's Leo-ness, you know what I mean? But the spotlight card that's coming out, I do believe that you are probably dealing with someone who is a fucking narcissist. Let's just be for real, right? It's not him. It's you know who it is, okay? The unfinished business that's coming out is like, and I do think that this is probably showing me just a little bit into, just giving me a little bit of like sneak peek into the past or whatever, right? Is that, and I'm pretty sure, I think that your significant other, I'm pretty sure that you've known him for a while. Like for years, right? Because the unfinished business, it does represent that there is someone that you have reconciled with from your past. I will tell you, if your fucking ex knows who this is, he's gonna make it extremely difficult for you. And that could be why we're seeing like all this sideways fucking behavior come from him. because he might know who you're with. Like, he might know who this is. You know what I mean? Where he's like, oh, I know her boyfriend. Like, he's been around forever. You know what I mean? Like, he's all, like, I know that they've had, like, a relationship in the past, or they were friends or whatever. Like, I know that this person's been around, and he might make it extremely fucking difficult for you because he knows who this is. You know what I mean? Oh my God, do I relate to that shit. But anyway, that unfinished business, it does represent that you have reconciled with someone, but there's like this narcissist that is trying to get in the fucking way of that. Okay, word. Anyway, whatever. I like that it's giving me a little bit of like into the past and shit like that. I just kind of wanted to hit on more like outcome, but like whatever. There's shit coming out for him I love. Similar kind of shit. So you know how you had unfinished business? He has feeling it again, which is very similar to that. And so this is showing me that there has always been this connection. There's always been these sparks, this attraction. It's always been there, right? With you. And you're not seeing anything necessarily block that. I will say, like, but we'll get more into it in his tarot. The teamwork love coming out. I'm not going to be too hard on him until I do get into tarot. The teamwork love that's coming out, it does show me, like, of course, he's same energy as Mel, right? He's reconciled with someone that he's always felt something with. It's always been a real connection to him. The teamwork love does show me that through anything, it doesn't matter what the fuck they go through. He wants to work it out. He does not care what kind of, boundaries they're up against, or like what kind of blockages, I should say, that they're up against. Whatever fucking challenges they come up against, he's like, no, I'm in this. I'm in this for the long haul. I want to work this out. I will do whatever the fuck it takes to work this out with her, right? Okay, word. I'm kind of side-eyeing that a little bit, though, because I'm like, I want Tarot to, like, read his ass, especially in regards to his dad, but, like, we'll come back to that. Okay, anyway. Message in 1111 is coming out in the subconscious here. So, the message card that's coming out, there are some heart-to-heart conversations that are not being had between these two that they want to have. That's why this shit is coming out in the subconscious, right? The both of them feel like maybe they are not... whatever, they're not talking about certain things, whatever, we probably know what this is, right? But the message card, it does represent like heart-to-heart conversations, but these are not being had in person because it's coming out in the subconscious. Of course, we'll get more into this when we get into tarot. But 1111 coming out with it, again, it's just hitting on this where it's like, yeah, they also probably don't really talk about this either, where they don't, but they feel it, right? Where it's like, they feel that there is this 1111, this soul contract, they feel this soulmate kind of energy. They probably just don't talk about it a lot, but they always feel this, right? The same kind of thing with that message card. It's like they can feel that there needs to be some heart-to-heart conversations about something, but they're not doing it quite yet. Okay, anyway. The outcome energy that's coming out, I do believe, this is warning all day long. My only warning against this, and I would tell him the same fucking thing, it's that toxic love and like Netflix and chill type shit. The toxic love, it represents falling back. So this is like the one question that we were hitting on with that other fucking dude. It's like falling back into dysfunctional patterns, falling back into old fucking behaviors, right? That is my only warning. I hate that card. Where I'm like, these two are fine. They're fine. As long as they both stay on this path and they do not go back to shit that they were once doing. They do not go back into dysfunction. They do not go back to an abusive relationship. They do not continue doing shit that does not work for them, right? If that does happen, what's probably going to happen is that, okay, let's just say, for example, my God, like God forbid this happens, but let's just say, for example, these two people break up because of dysfunction, right? Because they cannot get out of these dysfunctional patterns. I can guarantee if they were ever to get in a relationship with someone else, they would absolutely cheat on those people with each other, right? Like, they cannot let this go. It's impossible for them to fucking let this go. That's a gnarly warning. But it's a warning where it's like, do not slip back into these fucking toxic patterns. Neither one of these people, do not do it. Don't fucking do it. Anyway. Hold on. Let's start getting more into whatever. I mean, like, Oracle is cute, but I want more. Let me see current. Hold on. Six of Swords. Okay, word. If there was any kind of... I love that because that does go off of like that teamwork love that we were seeing on his side too. I believe that you feel this way as well. That Six of Swords that's coming out, it does represent where these two people, it's like a mini death card, right? Like these two people, they do want to move past whatever challenges that they are encountered with, right? At the end of the fucking day, these two people will compromise with anything. They will come to a solution, right? That Six of Swords. That it's such a, I don't know if compromise is the word I'm really looking for, but solution-based, very solution-based. Excuse me, hold on. There is something y'all ain't talking about. I'm so curious what it is. Hold on. One more for that. Star card, wonderful. Yeah, you guys truly do, like, you guys truly do love each other, see each other. Hold on. You guys truly do love each other and accept each other for exactly who they are. Yeah, he's being a little stubborn. He's being a little stubborn, a little self-pity-ish. Hold on. Your guys' current energy is fabulous. I love it. You do see some things here that you guys might be hiding from each other a little bit. Hold on. What is this? One more. Oh man, I hope I can communicate this right. Hold on, this is not bad, but it definitely is like airing out some shit. I feel like, god damn it, I'm gonna have to pull more for that outcome. How much time do I got? I'm gonna go so fucking over on this reading. I'm so sorry, Mel. I'm gonna go over on this reading. Okay. Let me get into it. Six of Swords, Star, Four of Wands coming out as your guys' current. Love it. Not even worried about it. The Six of Swords, like I said, this is where these two people, they are willing to come to a fucking solution on anything, any kind of challenge, anything that they've gone through, right? Anything that they do go through. The Star card coming out is that there is a lot of healing, hope, wanting to, I mean, shit, yeah, like, wanting the same things in life, acceptance completely of, like, you probably feel completely accepted by him. He feels the same way. This is where someone sees you exactly for who you are and they love you, they accept you, love it, right? The Four of Wands coming out is that there is this want and this drive to have this relation. They want this. Both of them do, right? They truly want to fucking be in this relationship and they want to make it work no matter what. Both of them do. This shit, should I start with him? I'm gonna start with you. High Priestess, Three of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles coming out. This, I do believe, is going, like, both of your guys' energy is going to bleed into this subconscious because you have the High Priestess, he has the Seven of Swords coming out as first cards, right? High Priestess does represent that you are keeping up this wall towards something, right? And it's like, and I get it, you're probably just like, yo, I'm not wanting to, like, I'm considering what we're seeing with the Oracle, it's probably like, yeah, I'm not wanting to, like, kind of push this or whatever. It's not the right time right now. But High Priestess, there's some things going on behind this, right? There's some things going on behind this wall that I do want to talk about, that I am feeling, right? Three of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This is where, and you used to see that Three of Cups with you guys a lot, where it's like, I want, because you already know the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, we already fucking got that. We already got the love, the relationship, we already got that. The Three of Cups is like being with your best friend, right? Ace of Pentacles coming out with that. It's like, I want to have this new beginning, or I want to build something. Like, I want to start building with my best friend, right? I want to start building with this person. He's over here in a Seven of Swords, and we'll get more into this shit. But the Seven of Swords is like, well, he's hiding something too. The way, and whatever, God, we could, this fucking reading, holy shit, I could probably go off on his ass. But that Seven of Swords is like, well, he's hiding something too. And what he is thinking that this is, or what he's telling himself that this is, probably so he doesn't really have to look at the fucking problem, right? What he's telling himself that this is like, oh, well, Mel probably only wants to move in with me because I make money. Or Mel only wants to move in with me because she doesn't really, like, it's not really that she wants to be with her best friend. It's because she wants to, whatever. This is like, this is some bullshit he's telling himself, right? Page of Wands coming out. And then I'm going to get more on him. But then you start to see, well, he tells himself this initially where he's like, oh no, Mel only wants to like be with me or like live with me because of like what I can provide. And it's like, homeboy, you know better than that. That's why the Page of Wands is coming out. You're like, you fucking know better than that. I'm sure it's just some insecurity that's coming out with him. But then you see like, and we'll pull more, but the subconscious 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles fucking Tower card. This kind of shit, it's like, damn, you just see that these two people, they're keeping this kind of stuff to themselves. And I get it. It's probably a time thing. They don't really want to talk about this right now. The 10 of Swords is like, yeah, they dead a lot of conversations. They just fucking dead them, right? The 7 of Pentacles coming out with that is like, but they could be scared to bring up this in conversation because they do not want to cause a fight. They don't want to lose this person. But they think about it so much, right? It's like, I don't want to talk about this. And then, like, for example, like Mel, it's like, she's probably like, I don't want to bring this up in conversation because I don't want to cause a fucking fight with him. I don't want him to think that I think he's like this piece of shit or something. Like, I don't feel that way. And I don't want him to think that. 7 of Pentacles. And so, yeah, you're probably over here where you're like, I do sit here and I do think of ways that I can communicate this. I think about it a lot, whatever. I'm not taking any action on it. I'm not going to like come and out and talk about this with them right now, but I'm reflecting on it and thinking about it a lot. Tower card coming out with it is that it is going to be fucking inevitable where there's going to be a moment that it's going to come to a head. It's going to come to a head. Tower's going to happen where God's like, I cannot have you two sitting here not talking about these things. It has to be talked about. I need you guys to start taking action on this, right? He is going to be very fucking stubborn when it comes to this. That's outcome. I will tell you though, I kind of think that the fear or the thought of him losing you is going to make him fucking move, right? Or make him do something. You're seeing that where he's like, if I don't do something in this outcome, the thought of me losing her, I'll lose my fucking mind. I'll never get over it, right? Okay, hold on. I want to see. I want to see some more for him. Hold on. You know how I was saying, like, with the Oracle, like, what was it? Toxic Love, what was that card? The Toxic Love card that's coming out, it represents, like, falling back into dysfunction, or you're in, like, a dysfunctional pattern. You're in toxicity. You're in, whatever. You're in an addiction. To me, it's just huge dysfunction, right? No shade, but he's the one with the Devil card coming out for him. And no shade again. I don't know the details of what his, his relationship is with whoever he's living with, but I will say that there is some codependency. I mean, that's a Devil, right? There is some dysfunction. There's codependency in there. He's in a 4 of Pentacles where he's holding on so tight, and I get it. He's holding on so tight to this because he's so fucking afraid that if he leaves this, what's gonna happen, right? What's gonna happen to this person? I'm gonna be eaten up with guilt, right? I'm gonna be eaten up in this fucking 7 of Cups where I don't know what that's gonna look like. Am I like, whatever. It's him just being eaten fucking alive by his own feelings. Hold on, now I kind of want to see some more for that outcome. What is he gonna do? I would agree with what you said on there about, you know how you said taking advantage of his generosity? That is 6 of fucking Pentacles in the reverse, bitch. Bless his heart. I bless his heart. He knows this. He knows it, but he's in denial over it. He knows it though, Mel. Like, he does. He fucking knows this. That 4 of Swords in the reverse and that 6 of Pentacles in the reverse is like, he tries to, like, gaslight himself, or he tries to, he's just in denial. That's huge 4 of Swords in the reverse energy. And it's like, yeah, you're in denial about you being completely taken advantage of. And I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you aren't a King of Cups where you do care about your family so much and shit. But like, yo, we gotta get honest about this. This is probably fucking bleeding him dry. I would say financially, it could be dead ass because he's in a fucking Five of Pentacles in that outcome too, where it's like he could be losing, like, bless his heart, I get it. He wants to take care of his family, but this could be draining him, bitch. I mean, financially. And I don't know, I don't know why he views it where he's like, oh, Mel's the same way. And it's like, no, she's not. And you fucking know that too. You know it. You know she's not. You know that in your heart. You have such a fear of letting go or what could happen or what is going to happen if I, you know, whatever, put him in a home or if he lives with someone else. I'm so scared what's going to, fuck it. You need to be happy too. And what you see is you're miserable over here. You want to make it work with this person, but it's not going to work if you keep doing this shit. I'm telling you, this conversation, it is going to fucking come up. Hold on. I want to see, like, how it's going to go or, like, when it's going to happen. Hold on. 100%. There ain't, yo, Five of Pentacles, he's just getting bled dry, bro. I mean, there is going to be a conversation. Straight up. I am so curious if you're going to, like, I don't know. I get it. Like, you're probably an extremely patient person, or you've been very patient with this, and it's probably going to come to a point where it's like, I cannot keep my mouth shut anymore. We have to talk about this. What are we doing with this relationship? Where are we going with this? And I'm not even kidding you. I'm wondering if it's going to take you, and I hate that, but like giving an ultimatum, it's almost like, yo, if we do not make a decision on where we're going from here, or like what is our future going to look like, I can't do this. I need to know. I need to know, like, where the fuck we're going with this. I need to know this shit. What are we doing here? This conversation could happen soon, bitch. Like, April, May. Hold on. What should I get for him? I'm gonna do Love Oracle. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'll update that list here in a second. My fantasy. You're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for inspiration. I want you. Oh, excuse me. Mel, not the right time. I'm overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have time or energy for a relationship. Jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. Twin flame. You activated my soul to find my true, and I believe that. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. Your perfection. Your beauty amazes me. I'm not sure how I attracted in someone like you, but I'm forever grateful. Okay. All right. I don't fucking... Missing you. I miss you. I wish things were different. Bottom of the deck, father wounds. Mel. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Bless his heart. I'm sure he loves his father, but it's this. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what the details of that are, but like that to me is like there's some kind of dysfunctional dynamic, some kind of toxic dynamic, codependent dynamic, and it has got to be fucking broken for both of their fucking sakes. Do you know what I mean? It goes both ways. They just rely too much on one another for some shit where he, I don't know. Jesus. Sorry, I went to fucking log on that. Oh my god. Yo, Mel, hold on. Should I do another one? Hold on, let me do this one. Hold on, Mel. I just want to see. Sorry, I'll shut up after this, I swear to God. Okay. I'm obsessed with you. The heat between us is intense. Okay. If I could go back in time, I would handle this differently. The passion is too much. Why do I feel this way? And I need to hold back my true feelings for you. Jesus. Yeah. Like 3 of those cards. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I just want to see what would come out with it. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Hold on, you guys. I got to update that list. Fuck. I'm sorry I was so fucking long on that, Mel, but whatever. Holy fuck, I did go pretty long on that. Hold on, you guys. I gotta update this list. Hold on. Sorry. Whatever. You know. Okay. I gotta add. Hold on. I gotta add y'all. Where was that? Okay, word, hold on. Let me add you guys on here. Brain fart. Hold on, I'm gonna post this on here too. Bam. Yo, Tarot called him the fuck out. Yo. And like, right, that's fantastic that like we know that, but truly he needs to be here so he can hear it. You know what I mean? Okay, who's all in here? I got Elena, Angelica, Veronica. Hold on. Oh, Elena, hold on. Okay, word, I got you, boo. Hold on, I'm gonna knock out your yes or no question, boo. Are you still in here? Is my Virgo? Word, word, word. Hold on. Because if she is in here in the YouTube, I will bust that fucking question out while I'm waiting for Elena to send me her message. Virgo coming back to me. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna start pulling. Word, okay, word, hold on. I'm gonna bust yours out real quick. Let's get it, bitch, let's see. Hold up, let's fucking see. Hold on, I wanna do 3 more. This is giving yes, but I wanna just get more, just more detail. That is a yes. Let me get the fuck into this. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords in the reverse, 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Emperor. This is a yes. The Queen of Pentacles, this can represent them. This could just be representing you too. But considering we are reading for Virgo, I'm sure that this is probably them. They absolutely want to. That's why you're seeing the Ace of Pentacles, right? And them and the Queen of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords in the reverse, though, this is where they are in a ton of fucking confusion, and or they could be like in a lot of confusion or a lot of anger right now. And no doubt, like, this could be showing me too a situation that happened between you guys where it's like, oh yeah, we had a huge fucking blowout fight, like big miscommunication, right? And that's why we're not talking right now. This person, absolutely, they want to offer some kind of like peace offering, right? They want to like reach out with some kind of olive branch. The Four of Swords, they're not doing it yet. They will, though. They're not doing it yet. They're over here thinking about it, right? The Eight of Swords is what is tripping them the fuck up, where this is whatever. This is them talking themselves out of it, thinking that you're gonna shoot them down, thinking that whatever, right? Like, oh my god, they still hate me. Maybe it was for the best that we're not together. Like, Eight of Swords is the lies that they're telling themselves, right? The Emperor card coming out in full card is that they could be, they'll probably take leap of faith, some, you know what I mean? They might take some kind of action towards this. It would be during March or April. I'm gonna say April. I'm gonna say April. So, yes, they're thinking about it right now, not taking any action on it right now. They're thinking about it, though, and they're getting tripped up in their head. Yeah, if they were to come forward right now, I'm sure that it would be a huge fucking argument. Anyway, that is a yes, Bill. I'm gonna say April. I'm gonna say April. Word. Okay, anyway. Yo, girl ain't mad about that one. All right, hold on. Elena, I got your message, boo. Sorry, I wanted to knock her, yes or no question out, because those only take me, you know, a couple minutes. Okay. Oh, hold on, y'all. Elena, let me know when you're in here, boo. Oh. Eee. All right, let's go. Okay, word, hold on, boo. All right, hold on. Ooh, I wonder what message cards I want to do for him. Okay. All right, boo, you know the drill. Let's motherfucking get it. Let's see. Where's my... There it is. Okay, let me see current. Damn, it is getting dark out. Okay, let me see current. Where is he at? Y'all's energy, like, ain't bad. The Envy card that is coming out... We've seen that before, and that, like, you could feel that way too, maybe. I'm just gonna say it, like, I fucking feel it. Like, I feel like it's him, though. Only because envy and avoidance is coming out, and I'm sorry, but when we were fucking pulling for, like, privates, and I think even, like, questions on here, avoidance was such a, like, a hot topic with his energy, right? It was coming out, like, all the time, where it's just avoidant. I'm sorry, I just think it's him. You know what I mean? Where, anyway, avoidance does represent that, right? Exactly that. It represents someone who's avoiding, they're hiding, they don't want to confront this, they don't want to talk about this, whatever, right? The Envy card coming out, yes, whatever, this has come out before with you guys, where I do think that there is just this envious nature that he has towards you, and probably the way that you are, the way that you carry yourself, whatever, the way that you live your life, your beliefs, shit like that. Your guys' energy is not like fucking horrible though, individually, right? Like you have love that lasts and spirit got you that's coming out. He's not growing together hurting, which not bad. This shit coming out for you though, like the love that lasts, this is what you're wanting from this, right? Same thing with his growing together. The love that lasts represents that there is this real deep connection that you do feel with him. You want that shit to last, right? You want that shit to be in like a 10 of Pentacles. The spirit got you that's coming out is like, yes, you exactly what you just wrote on there. You're seeing a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities that are guiding you, probably telling you that I'm like God's like over here where he's like, I'm trying to protect this connection for you, right? He's over here, we're growing together. He wants the same kind of thing you do, right? He's like, I want us to share this journey together. I want us to grow together. I want us to learn these lessons. You know what I mean? Like, I want us to do some real fucking, like 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups shit over here, right? Okay, love that. Or like 6 of Swords would be a good one for that too. The hurting card coming out with him, I'm just curious to see what comes out with his tarot, but hurting, it's very 5 of Cups, where I do think it's a perception issue with him. Obviously, we already fucking know this, but it's a perception issue with him that's coming out as to why he's not, like, I don't know, doing it for real, like, coming forward and, like, really fucking going for this type shit, right? This shit coming out as outcome. I am nervous. It's broken mirrors and spiritual attack. The broken mirrors, I'm like, both of those cards represent triggers, both of them. What I like about the spiritual attack, though, is like the triggers are supposed to happen. They're supposed to. It does represent where those triggers are supposed to happen because God is wanting you to do the shadow work. God is wanting you to do the fucking work on self, right? I like it. The thing that worries me, though, is that broken mirrors, because I'm like, yo, they're gonna get triggered. I'm not so much worried about Elena. This could be a warning for you, though, no doubt, where it's like, yeah, these 2 motherfuckers, oh, they gonna get, some shit is going to pop off in their outcome where they do get triggered. That broken mirrors, though, it does show where someone, when they get triggered, they do not utilize the tools in their toolbox, right? They go back to coping with shit the way that they used to, drinking, drugging, fucking, whatever, self-pity, I don't know, just like going back to old shit when they get triggered instead of like utilizing the tools that they have in their little spiritual toolbox. Definitely some envy towards your ass, for sure. Your confidence, the way that you feel about yourself. He don't feel that way about himself. Someone's lying to kick it in this fucking outcome, yo. Someone's not being themselves. I'm sorry. I just kind of think it's probably him. I could be wrong, though. I'll pull a couple more for that. Maybe it's Elena. Maybe I'm wrong. But, okay, let's get it. The Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords is coming out as current challenger situation. This, too, can be going off of, like, the conversation that we know that you've been thinking about, right? Like, absolutely. I think that this is showing us, like, if that was to happen, if Elena was to, like, come out of the fucking woodworks with what she wants to say, right? It would intimidate the fuck out of him because it's calling him out on his shit where he's like, I didn't have the confidence to do that. I don't have the confidence to do that. I don't have what it takes to come out and really fucking speak my truth like that, right? You're over here where you're clocking a 7 of Swords and a King of Pentacles where you probably do sense that, where you're like, I just sense that he's not, like, he's not being for real with me. He's not being for real with, like, the shit that he's thinking, feeling, his plans in life. Like, he's over here where he's, like, lying to kick it. You know what I mean? He's not being, like, fully transparent with me. And you're right, he's not. He's over here in a 4 of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles where I think what he wants is, I gotta pull some more for him, but, I just think his ego is just so getting in the way of this shit, and you're seeing that in outcome. Someone got spun the fuck out by getting triggered. Someone's spitting the fuck out where they are living a lie. They are, and I'm sorry, I just feel like it's him only because of what I've seen in the questions. I'm like, I just think that's him. I'm gonna pull more though, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. I know it's him. I know it is. Someone's missing on an opportunity. Someone made the wrong fucking choice. Someone walked away. I bet you anything this shit gonna hit. I bet you he gonna move and this shit is gonna hit him like a freight train, bitch. Should I do a couple more for him? Wants to have a relationship. Wants his success in his business. I get that. Also wants to have this relationship too, but I think he's choosing the whatever. I'm sure he is moving for like work purposes. I'm sure, and I believe that, right? I just think he's choosing wrong. I just don't think this is, I don't know. I'm not feeling like this is in alignment for him right now. Not saying that it wouldn't be. He's being pulled in all kind of different directions, and he's choosing to go with going after his money, going after his work, like whatever, material. He's chasing that kind of stuff. And I think that, I don't know, I think I'm so feeling from this. I think he's going to end up fucking moving. And I think that that's when the regret's going to slip in. Super curious to see what the fuck happens. He's going to spin out, bitch. He's making the wrong choice. It's too, it might just be too risky of a fucking move for him right now. Not saying it's not the right decision, you know what I mean? Like, I believe that, if you're feeling a pull towards it, there's a reason for it, right? I just don't think it's very well thought out, or he's doing it too fucking quickly, or he's expecting things too quickly. And it's like that, yeah, you're over here where you basically kind of set yourself up for failure. It was too big of a fucking risk that you took. It was too quick. It wasn't well thought out. It wasn't well planned. Anyway, whatever. That's a cute little thing into his, some insight into his move. But, yeah, he is avoiding this connection all day long. I'm sorry, I still feel like you guys are gonna fucking see each other. And I still feel like you probably gonna say something. I do. I so think so. It's on bottom of the deck too. I just think bitch, this is probably fucking soon. I'm telling you that you're gonna see him. Are we in Pisces season yet? It's Pisces season. The time frame for this. I just think whatever. Anyway, what should I get? I want to air him the fuck out. Okay. Oh, wait. That's what I want to do. Hold on, bitch. Hold on. I'm going to do 6 of these bitches. All right, hold on. What are we waiting for? Let's do this. Please do tell me more, sir. Okay, there's an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. You really know how to make me laugh. I find myself thinking about you a lot. 2 more. Shut up. Maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. Save it. I'm done. I often wonder if you feel the same way. I am so done. There's so much that we can learn from each other. I'm not looking for anything real right now. I can't make any promises. Listen. Okay. I'm trying not to insult people's intellect on here, okay? I'm not gonna do it. Look, shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Save it. Just shut up. Okay. Hold on. Whatever. The ratings are great, okay? They are. But I just feel like they just, whatever. They need to be the ones that get their fucking ass read. You know what I mean? It's always the ones that truly need it that are not here. You know what I mean? The ones that truly need some tarot card reading, they're not here. They're not in here. Okay, hold on. God. All right, hold on, boo-boo. Sorry. I fucking went long on that. Whatever. You know what I mean? Okay. Hold on. Who's all in here? I got... Hold on. Ashley should probably double check and make sure I got everyone. Angelica, motherfucking... Veronica, Anna... Angelica, are you in here? A word. Okay, word. Hold on. What you want to do your reading on, boo? What you want to know? Word, okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I feel like my ears need to pop. Where is my Instagram? There it is. Well, I'm gonna get my shit ready. Hold on, I gotta bitch my kiddo out real quick. Tell if she's in there. Hold on. I'm gonna go look. Oh, she must be in there. Oh, my kid does listen to me sometimes. Oh. Word, okay. Hold on, I might do Oracle on this. Hold on, Angelica. I'm gonna need you. Dishwan. All right, Angelica, I'm gonna do motherfucking Oracle on this bitch too, okay? Let's fucking get it. Let's see what's up. Yeah, I'm curious. Okay. Hold on, where's your message? Okay. I'm gonna do just one for each of these. Okay, hold on. Current. What the fuck was that? Oh. Okay, well, it's not bad. Understandable. Hilarious energy on your side. Where is she at? Oh! You, okay. Not bad. Okay, this, I gotta get, like, into tarot to see, but okay, let's just go in. Okay, no contact is coming out on bottom of the deck, we already know, okay? The no contact, I mean, is exactly what the fuck you wrote on there, right? It does represent someone, hold on, I want to show you. It literally represents someone being blocked, right? Okay. Obviously, and it does represent, like, silent treatment. Obviously, it's showing us that these two motherfuckers have not talked, right? Okay, blocked, obviously, they're in no contact. The hurting card is coming out as both of their current challenge situation, right? Like, this is their energy together. It is very 5 of Cups, like 4 of Cups energy. There is, like, obviously a lot of, like, hurt and pain that these two feel over this, right? And there also is this fear of feeling rejected by this person. Get it? Your energy's kind of coming across very gangster, or like very like player-esque, right? It's Netflix and chill coming out on your side. And so, work, you know what I mean? Like, your energy's coming around where it's like, I am not committed. I mean, I'm single and I'm open to having fun, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, so it, like, word, and it's not bad. I know, I never think that card's bad for you guys when it does come out. I'm like, work. But it does represent where it's like, I'm not tied down. I'm not really looking for anything. Like, yeah, I'm open. Like, yeah, I'll have fun, whatever. Like, I'm single. She's over here where she's got unfinished business, okay? There's clearly some unfinished business that she has towards you, okay? It is what the fuck it is. That also does represent where she does want to reconcile and she does want to fix whatever is going on here, right? Okay. Opposites attract is coming out in the subconscious, where this is obviously just showing us that these are probably two people who they probably are very opposite, or like this person is not typically their type, or like you're not typically their type, or whatever, right? But it does represent that there is this, even though that they are very opposite, probably not each other's types, there is this attraction that they cannot deny, right? Okay. And it also does represent, too, that, like, these two people, them being so opposite, it does balance each other out well, right? They probably get along great, whatever, right? Anyway, the unemployed card's coming out as outcome. I don't know. I kind of want to see, because it literally can represent, like, unemployment, but, like, usually what the card represents is, like, it just represents being upon hard times. That, to me, is, like, being in a 5's energy. So, hold on. I just want to see, let's see what the fuck. Let me see current. 5 of Wands is their current. Definitely some feelings they still got towards one another. Absolutely some unfinished business. 10 of Swords is so funny coming out on your side, because that is where you're the one that is giving silent treatment. You're the one that has put a dead end towards this. She knows her ass is blocked. If you were curious, she definitely knows. Outcome. Hold on. Wait, when did you say? Oh, you guys will be. Do you know when? Is that, like, how soon? You got the time frame of Gemini season coming out here. Oh, word. Oh, damn, that's soon. Okay. You know what? Even though that you, like, are definitely giving silent treatment, you still are open towards, you're receptive. She is too. She's scared. Okay, there is a little peace offering. Okay. Hold on. I just want to get a couple more for her. Hold on. Definitely still interested. I am so curious how this shit is gonna go. Hold on. What was that? Okay, good. Okay. All right. 5 of Wands. Let's start from the top. 5 of Wands and the Fool card coming out in the reverse is their current challenge or situation. This is definitely showing us that I'm trying to remember, like, what happened too. But however they dealt with this when they were in each other's lives in the past, it was dealt with very foolishly, for lack of a better term. It was dealt with very carelessly. The 5 of Wands that's coming out is that there definitely some unfinished business for both of them. They both feel that way. You're in a 10 of Swords and a Page of Wands, which, like, yes, right. Like, yeah, even though that you, like, silent treatment this shit, you put the conversation to a fucking end, whatever, right? The Page of Wands coming out is that, like, you could be too, like, who knows, maybe you have her blocked on the phone or something, like, you might still have access to, like, social media or something. That could be that, where it's like, yeah, I'm not talking to her, she's blocked, but, like, I still kind of know what she's up to. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've checked on her, you know what I mean? But I'm not, like, over here where I'm trying to, you know, open that door again, but I'm curious. And it does represent where you are, like, receptive, right? You're receptive to, like, even though that you have blocked that shit, it's like, yo, I'd be open to unblocking. I'd be open to, you know, talking to her again, like, seeing what the fuck happened. She's over here in a Seven of Wands in the reverse in the Three of Cups, where she probably knows for sure she's fucking blocked, right? This is where she's not really angry about it, but definitely feeling rejected over it. And the Three of Cups is where she does want to, like, she does want this connection back, right? Like, she's like, yeah, I do. I want us to, like, pick up where we left off. Like, I want this connection again, right? The Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles in the reverse is coming out, where, yeah, I mean, like, luckily for her, you guys are going to be working together. And so, like, you know what I mean? It's setting her up pretty good. But she does want to come out of that Five of Pentacles where she's like, I want to come out of being in no contact with her, right? I want to talk to her again and shit. What's coming out in the subconscious is, like, you could be a little stubborn, you could be, but, like, whatever. I'm not even mad about it. Like, you guys know I'm always on your side. The Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, though, is, like, you could already sense where you're like, I'm gonna unblock her. Like, I'm going to, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna carry this shit. Like, I'm not gonna drag it out. I'll unblock her. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, though, could be like, well, I kind of want to drag it out, though, a little bit. Like, I want to be a little stubborn. I do want to, I don't know. I kind of want to, like, stick it to her a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Whatever. I could see for her, hold on, I'm going to go a little over on this. I could see from her perspective where she is just terrified to make the first move, or she's terrified to, right? Like, she'd be terrified to fucking say something first. I do think that she would still do it anyway, but like I say, like, she knows that she has this job to essentially fall back on, where it's like, well, I'm gonna be working with her, so it's not like she doesn't have a choice. Like, she has to fucking eventually talk to me, you know what I mean? And so she is very much banking on that. The outcome, I do think that there is going to be a reunion, for lack of a better term, and it is going to start off probably mad fucking awkward. Like, mad, yes, awkward, slow, but they both want the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, they both want to reconcile. They both want to squash whatever the fuck happened. They want to put the past behind them type shit. So yeah, I mean, it is going to be awkward, 100%, Boo, you are right. I believe that she probably is single again, 100%. Still interested, yes. Should I do... Definitely a reunion. I don't even know what else to say. And that is during Pisces season. Hold on. Hold on. I kind of want to do a message card from her. Hold on. She got hot with a guy before she... Okay, hold on. Can I just see for the fuck of it? If you really knew me, you would know that we're not right for each other. Okay, self-pity, but whatever. Okay. Okay. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. I really wish I could get some space. 2 more. Maybe there could be more between us, but I wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. Hold on. And 2 more. I wondered what would happen if we joined forces. I definitely want to spend more time with you. And you really know how to make me laugh. Whatever. It's not bad. I like your energy, though. I do. You know. So I'm gonna always support my girls out here being players. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. A very gangster headspace you're in. I fucking respect it. I do. You know what? Fucking, you better pop your shit. Is it very interesting? Anyway, this is so funny. Okay, I got you. Sorry, went over on that. That was a good reading, though. Fuck, dude. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna do my other deck for this question. Word. Work, okay. Hold on. Word, let's see, boo. Hold on, let's see. Well, that is a yes. Hold on. What is going on? Is there like the reason I'm asking, the Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Moon card, like, are you guys like, I mean, is there like an attraction? Maybe there is. There probably is. Okay, there probably is. That is a yes. And it'll be sooner than you think. It will be. The Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, Moon, Ace of Swords, Hermit, Page of Cups. Like, the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups, though, that's, I'm like, the awkward eye contact. Is there, like, an attraction here that we are not, you know, that we're not acting on? Like a little crush or something? It absolutely could be. Because of, like, the Page of Cups coming out, too, as the clarifier, there, and, like, you could be like this, too, where it's like, I mean, like, yeah, I'm kind of, you know, like, a little interested, just curious, you know, like, I find him attractive, whatever. I mean, this is a yes, though, they will, right? Like, the Ace of Swords coming out, is that, I mean, yeah, that is conversation, right? That is, like, there's someone coming forward with something to fucking say. They might, like, and I could see it because you are seeing, like, double Pisces time frame coming out with this, so this can be very soon. If they do, which I do think they will, they're going to come forward and communicate, they might, like, communicate and then say fucking nothing. And then it might be awkward. They might kind of play that for a minute. Obviously work together. So awkward. Anyway, that is a yes. They are going to, but they might, like, recluse after they do that, boo. They could be that too, though, with the Hermit, is that they could just be analyzing you a lot. Which is probably why you're feeling that. You're like, it's so awkward, like, such awkward contact. Yeah, they're, like, over-analyzing the fuck out of you. They will say something, though. Yes, ma'ams, they will. Probably be sooner than you think. Yo. too funny. Good for you. Alright, hold on. It's so funny. Alright, hold up, y'all. Word. Alright. It's, Veronica, are you in here, boo? Bobby? How was your shower? Did you eat? No. There's some gumbo in there, babe. Some gumbo. Have some gumbo. Oh, word, okay. Okay. Let's go. Stop. Okay. What'd you do today? Bobby? What? What'd you do today? Nothing. If I get off early enough, do you want to watch The Hangover with me? You will? Then why do you watch that movie? Okay. Veronica, hold on, boo. I need to work on my piss. My piss. Okay. Veronica, let's get it, bitch. I'm scared. Stop. I think so. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I think so. Hold on. Yes, it is not very, well, I guess actually that goes good into that fucking second question. This will go good into that second question. Yeah, I think so. They definitely are. It is very superficial, like, I mean, it's not like deep, like, conversation or anything. Very surface level, very superficial. Very touch and go. Yeah. So they are. Let me fucking see then. I don't know. I want to see details. Let's go. Oh my god. Let me see. I guess, like, how are they progressing with him? Or I guess has it? Yeah, has it progressed? Still Page of Swords. It's super light communication. Let's see if it's progressed beyond that. Sorry. Please show me her energy. Probably not much. It probably hasn't progressed much. No. It's still in this, like, Page of Swords energy, right? Where I guess that goes good off of that first fucking question, where it was, like, very superficial. That is how Page of Swords is, where it's just, like, light, funny, sarcastic, witty, like, unserious communication. King of Wands in the reverse is like, yeah, he kind of does set the tone for this. Stop. The King of Wands in the reverse, though, is very superficial, right? Like, it is someone who, they are, like, leading with their fucking pride. They're leading with their ego. The Eight of Pentacles in the reverse is that he does not give a lot to the communication, right? And so he's not giving a lot of himself. He's not giving a lot of his time. He's not giving a lot of his fucking energy to it. The Ace of Wands is like, yeah, it probably is fun because it's new. It's fun because it's, like, someone new, whatever. But it's not progressing, boo. It's not. It's the same. It's just kind of like, I don't know, like pointless, like, I don't, like pointless, superficial communication, like talking about, not like joking, like whatever, like very jokey, very like, do you know what I don't know, it's Page of Swords, it's not serious, and it's not progressing. Six of Swords in the reverse, can I just say that the reason that he's fucking doing this is because he is not wanting to confront the shit that he's going through. It's someone who is like running away from their problems instead of confronting them. So I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, hold on. Oh my god. For his sake, I hope he fucking doesn't, but let's see. Oh my god. Let's see. Oh boy, he might. Oh boy. He probably will. Three more. Oh man, this it's too quick. It's not well thought out. Did this come out the last time that I pulled for this? He is going to. Yeah, he is. When? Hold on. Should I just ask? I guess is it gonna be like in February? It could be closer to March, boo. Yes, he's going to. The Emperor in the reverse, 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. The Emperor in the reverse, like, I would have preferred to see that fucker in the upright, because then it would represent someone who is, like, they're coming forward very serious, right? Like, they're coming forward, like, knowing that they, like, that's someone coming forward, like, stable, secure, they know what they want type shit. The Emperor in the reverse is someone who is, they lack discipline so much. It's not like it's not an emperor. That fucker's in the reverse. It's someone who, they're making very reckless decisions, and the reason that he's doing is because he wants like control over the narrative. He wants control over the situation, right? And so this to me, I'm like, it's no, he needs to just sit down, but he's probably gonna fucking do this. Where, yeah, he's going to. 6 of Cups is obviously what's getting to him. We already know this. 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Are you kidding me? It's the nostalgia. It's the memories. It's him being stuck, like, in past memories, shit like that. The 7 of Cups is that he's jumping too fucking quick, and he doesn't know, like, that's what's driving him, is he doesn't know, like, how Veronica feels about him, what's going on with her, and so it's a super fucking reckless decision. He's just going for it. He's got big hopes. He is hoping that it will be all good, copacetic, there will be no issues, we will pick up where we left off, it'll be a happy reunion. I mean, we'll see, but yeah, he's going to, bitch, 100%. I kind of think it's more towards March, but, I mean, I did pull for the next few weeks, and this is a yes. I don't know, I'm like... He is a little bit. I just would have preferred to see that Emperor in the upright. A little bit better of a mental space, but I would have liked to see, he should wait longer. He should. If he was here, I'd tell him, you need to sit the fuck down and you need to wait. You need to fucking wait. This is too reckless. It's too impulsive. It's too impulsive. And I feel like this energy came out when I was doing a private or some shit, where he came out like this too, where it was like, it was just so fucking impulsive, like he did not think this through. He didn't think it the fuck out. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, hold on. Let me do... Oh god, this is gonna... I'm scared. This is gonna be bad. Alright, you know the drill. I'm gonna do Oracle. Okay, Veronica, you know the drill, bitch. I'm scared. Let me see current. Okay. Don't even so. Okay. Well, whatever. The X card's coming out, which like it can just be obviously like showing us this is an X situation. Fuck. Hold on. Yikes. Yeah, outcome doesn't surprise me considering that last question that we just did. This doesn't surprise me. This is just going off of that last question, dude. Straight up. The X card in the spotlight is coming out as current challenger situation. I just... Fuck. Damn. God. He's probably still... Because, like, the X card can represent where you are... It gives love triangle energy, right? And so that to me is like, oh, he's still, like... It's gameplay. Like, he's coming towards this... But he's still, like, talking to whoever this bitch is, right? Or this person, I shouldn't say bitch. He's talking to whoever this person is. And the reason that he's coming forward, and you probably, oh my God, this is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The spotlight card coming out is that the reason that he's coming forward, and you've already probably clocked this shit, just considering what's coming out on your side. Where it's like, I'm coming forward because I want, I want the attention. I need the attention from Veronica, right? This shit coming out on your side is 1111 and soul searching, where like this is, and his energy's not bad either, but like, I just think it's you need to get your shit together completely before you come forward and like even try this shit, like straight up. You're over here where you're like, I'm in this soul searching journey where I am, it's giving very hermit, right? Where I am on a spiritual path. I'm trying to do the inner work. I'm trying to be happier. I'm just trying to do fucking better, right? The 1111, like this is what I'm trying to ultimately call in, is someone who's gonna match my energy, someone who's doing the same shit, right? And that is too where you probably do believe in like divine timing, where it's like, I'm trying not to like really force anything right now, but like I want to call in someone who's matching the same energy that I am. He's over here feeling it again in conflict resolution, which is not bad. The feeling it again is like, it's exactly what it sounds like, right? Like he wants to come in, he wants this, it's a real connection that he feels with you. This is what he wants to feel it again. The conflict resolution is that he does want to reconcile. He wants to make amends. He wants, God, I have to put a pin in his shit because it just feels like it's so 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, with a touch of like Chariot in the reverse. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'll put a pin in his shit. We'll see what comes out with tarot. It's not bad. I just don't like this. You know what I mean? And I don't like the outcome either because it's controversy and pop-up. And the pop-up is someone who it is someone who is taking a risk, right? And I know just from like the last question we did, like this is him. It's an unexpected like communication. It's coming out of fucking nowhere, right? The controversy card that's coming out though, it is telling us like if someone does take this risk, it's gonna cause drama. It's gonna cause some bullshit, right? Like it's gonna cause a scandal. You know what I mean? A drama. That to me is like some page energy with like a 5 of wands. Like some shit's gonna pop off if he comes through, and I think he's going to. It's gonna cause some shit. He should probably just sit down. Let me see current. Yikes. What do we... Devil and Death. I have to probably pull. I want to pull one more for that. He gonna communicate, Bill. That he is. Let me do one more for you. You are gnarly on your side. Damn. He's in a page. He's gonna do it. Oh, this fucking guy. Okay. I want one more for that and one more for that. It's too soon. It's too quick. It's too premature. 100%. It's too premature. Okay. High Priestess, bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles, like Page of Cups, this kind of shit. Like, there's a lot of uncertainty, confusion, just unknown that is going on between these two right now. The Devil, Death and Ten of Cups, I get. Devil is showing me like, yo, boo-boo, don't. You know what I mean? The Devil card coming out is that there is toxicity, there is dysfunction, there could be like addiction issues, codependency, shit like that. Devil is a huge fucking warning, right? The Death card is like, yes, I get that, and Ten of Cups, absolutely. And you probably feel this way too, where it's like, I would love nothing more than to reconcile with this person, to start over, like completely. Death card, right? Ten of Cups is like this visualization, kind of like fantasy, this visualization that both these people have. They're both thinking about it, right? They both want to reconcile, start over. You're over here in a Sun in reverse and a fucking Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, where this is probably some shit that you're clocking, where it's like, I know that that's delusional. You know what I mean? Like, I know that. I know that that is what I want, but I also am very fucking well aware of this, right? The Sun card in the reverse is like, it is like this toxic positivity type of thinking where it's like, fuck, I just want him to come in and like have it together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm wanting. And you're probably over here in the Seven of Pentacles where you're like, I've been waiting on this and I've been hoping for it. And like, I know deep down, like, I don't know if he's capable, if he's going to be able to fucking do this. He's over here in an Ace of Swords and a Page of Pentacles where he has, I don't mind the Ace of Swords. I don't mind it. I don't mind that. The Page of Pentacles is where I'm like, boo-boo, please, you need to fucking be here in this live so I can tell you. The Ace of Swords, you're on the right track. You're on the right track, but you need to sit the fuck down for a minute, okay? Because Page of Pentacles, it's too premature. You're not ready. You're not in a knight. You're not in a knight. Or in a king. You know what I mean? Like, you need to make sure that you're in that energy, and you need to make sure that you know exactly where you're going with this communication to execute exactly what the fuck you're wanting. It's too premature. I know that you want to reconcile, but you need to clean this shit up. You need to clean this shit up because it's going to blow up in your fucking face if you do this right now. Two of Cups, Magician, Four of Cups, and that's what you're seeing, right? I do believe he's 100%. We already know this. He's going to come forward with communication. The Magician and the Four of Cups is what scares me, though, because I'm like, oh, God, you cannot try to pull this kind of superficial type of communication with Veronica like you're doing with whoever this other person is. You cannot try to pull that shit and expect it to work out for you. It's going to end up in a Four of Cups. It's going to. Someone's not going to pick up what you're putting down, boo-boo. Someone's going to, you're not. You're going to fuck this up. You're going to miss your chance with this. What do I want to get? Fuck it. I might do a couple. Hold on. Oh my God. Hold on. Shut up. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to go over on this. Hold on, boo. Oh my God. I could talk to you for hours and hours. Oh my God, this guy. I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signals. Maybe there could be more between us, but I don't want to jeopardize our friendship. This motherfucker is so conflicted. What are we waiting for? Let's do this. You're the person I want to do life with. I recognize how special and unique you are. I definitely want to spend more time with you. Hold on. I'm going to do dark confessions on his ass. Hold on. Let's do 3. Where is he at? Oh, shut up. I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. I need to free myself from fear and doubts. I am a caged bird. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. Rejecting you is protecting myself. I was being selfish. I'm keeping secrets from you, and I hope you don't find out. We already did. Oh, God. Messy boots. He's messy as fuck. Stop. He's crashing out. He's crashing the fuck out. That's a crash out. Yo, he wilding the fuck out. Okay. Oh my lord. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got the mess. Hold it. I gotta add Rebecca. I think I seen you. I can't. He's gonna come back in. It's gonna be so messy. Oh. Oh God, I'm like, whatever. At least we know, but I'm just like so curious what Veronica's gonna do. What's she gonna say? All right, hold on. Brain fart. Okay, just Rebecca, I gotta add on there. Okay. Yo, for real. All right, who's all in here? I got Anna and Rebecca. Hold on, I'm probably gonna close that after Rebecca. Okay. Hold on, boo-boos. List motherfucking... Okay. Word! All right. Word, word, word. Okay, hold on. TikTok, where are you? Hold up. Burr. There you are. Okay. Word, okay. Oh. Hold on, boo. Dishman. Oh shit, hold on, I gotta plug this in. Hold on, bitches. Okay. Dishman. And Dishman. Alright, boo. Let's motherfucking get it. Where's my shit? Alright, let's go. Let me see. Let's go. Let's see current. Where are you at? Sensitive. Not bad. Outcome. Okay, one more for him. Oh yeah, that whoever he was with might be fucking with him. Like, I mean, trying to, I don't know. We'll obviously get into it when we get into tarot, but they might be like trying to, well, isn't that a typical narcissist? Well, I'll come back to that. The healing through love is coming out on bottom of the deck, which, and like childish card coming out, I get it. He is very sensitive right now, and that could be like whatever, just like him just not wanting to fucking, and I could see that for you too, but like him just like not wanting to just deal with like just anything, right? He's probably got, that narcissist or whoever the fuck he was involved with is probably fucking with him big time, and he's like, I am not in a place right now to be like played with, right? Okay. The healing through love is coming out on bottom of the deck, which I get that, and like you see that all the time in these two people's readings, where it's like they want to feel obviously safe again with each other, right? They want to heal, they want to recover. The shit coming out as current is spotlight and thinking of you, where there is someone who is intentionally trying to fuck with someone, and maybe this is you, right? Like maybe it is, maybe this is like, oh my god, like it could be someone like narcissistic in your energy as well. But just because I know like some of his shit and I've read for him, I'm like, okay, like we know who this is, you know what I mean? Like there's probably a narcissistic energy who is like trying to drag him to hell right now. And we'll obviously see more in tarot. Like I don't know exactly how they would do it. They could be trying to like assassinate his character. They could be trying to fucking come after him for money, whatever, right? But the thinking of you is like, yes, there is like this narcissistic energy that is getting in the way of this connection, like really blossoming right now. Okay. The thinking of you is that these two people, they are thinking of each other all the time. They're missing each other. They're fixated on each other. They want to reunite with each other. Okay, word period. This shit coming out for you is Spirit got you an unknown caller, which is so fucking funny because you're like, what did you say on there? Right? You're like, I know. It was just like, whatever. It was just stupid. But like unknown caller, it does represent someone who's kind of just like playing on the phone, right? Just like whatever, just fucking around. The Spirit got you is like, yeah, like overall, I love that energy because it's like, yes, there are a lot of like signs, synchronicities. This connection is being protected, right? Whatever, she probably went off on a little tangent, like fucked around on the phone or whatever with him, but like what, he is sensitive, okay? He's got rock bottom in the X coming out on his side, where I'm not even kidding, the rock bottom, it does represent like where someone is at rock bottom, but it can literally represent where like it could be like legal trouble, like dead ass, like she might be trying to pull some shit like that with him, but we'll obviously see more. The X card that's coming out is that it's his ex that's causing some shit. It's his ex that could be trying to get him into legal trouble, trying to that could be like huge character assassination, like trying to badmouth him to fucking everybody who will listen, right? Type shit, but we'll see more. Anyway, very sensitive, I get it, whatever. The shit coming out in the subconscious is, it's wonderful. It's blessings and growing together, and I believe that. Like, and I believe that for him too. It's just like, these two people, you included, like these two people, they are working on, it's very Empress energy. They're working on their growth individually, right? They are trying to do that individually, and they also want to do that together, right? That's the growing together. It's like, yes, we are trying to have like this Empress effect in our lives where we're trying to just grow, do better, be happier, but I also want that in this connection as well. I want us to do that together. The shit coming out for outcome, the mind games and cold shoulder is a huge fucking warning. And I would tell him the same thing. The mind games is trying to test someone, where I'm like, so for him, I'd be like, boo-boo. If you have feelings and shit like that, and you do not, you have feelings for this person, do not try to fucking test them. You know what I mean? Like, don't. I'd be like, do not try to put her through a test to see how much she cares about you, because I'm telling you, it's gonna blow up in your fucking face. I would tell you the same thing. It's like, yo, don't, because that's mind games. It's like where you're trying to like test someone's limit. You're trying to like test how much they care about you. And it's like, ooh, don't. Like, don't do it either way. Anyway, like, yeah, fair warning. Totally get it. Let's see more into like your questions and shit. Hold on. Let me see current. What's going on? And I get that too. Because I think you are you guys are currently not like in the same like vicinity. You know what I mean? Like you guys are like, you know what I mean? Like you're gone. I totally get that. Where it's like there is, of course, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia, a lot of missing the other person. And it feels like this relationship, it like hit kind of a pause where it's like, I can't see this person. I have feelings for them. It just kind of feels like we're in this weird like limbo area right now where we're talking on the phone and shit, but like we don't, like what's going to happen? Communication's definitely going to continue. I'm telling you, I'm wondering if she's trying to like get him into some legal trouble. Dead ass. Communication 100% is going to be, it's like, that shit ain't going nowhere. What's going on then? What is she doing? Oh, this is a train wreck. Oh, she's fucking with him. Oh, yikes. Just when he thought he was good, man. Of course. That is someone coming back with a vengeance, bitch. They are like trying to ruin his fucking life. Let me get a couple more. What is she doing? I'm so curious if it's legal. Manipulating the fuck out of this situation. She is probably going around bad-mouthing him, saying that he cheated on her. We'll come back to that. Okay, we'll come back to that though. Oh, God. Why isn't he saying anything? Why isn't he like saying anything to Anna about this? Oh, he probably will. He probably will. He doesn't know what to make of it right now. Okay. Anyway, the Hanged Man and the Page of Swords coming out as your guys' current challenge or situation. Again, like understandable, totally get it. Where it's like you're like, right, like you're not gonna be back obviously in the physical here for some months. And so it does feel like these two people, they feel like they're in like this limbo area with this connection. They're still gonna be talking, but it's like, we don't know because like I'm gone. He's like, I don't know because she's gone. Like, I don't know, but I still want to continue this conversation. I still want to like explore, learn about her. You're like, I want to learn more about him, shit like that. I want to just keep talking, right? The Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles coming out on your side. This is probably some warning for you too, where you could have a shitload on your plate, bitch. Like right now. The Ten of Pentacles, I get, like you are, and this is just like individually what you're dealing with, right? This could be like work, finances, whatever, where you are thinking about like long term, where you're going to be setting yourself up from like a year from now. The Ten of Wands in the reverse is just a warning for you where it's like, be careful. Don't fucking put too much on your plate because it can lead to a fucking burnout. Anyway, the shit coming out for him, which is showing us too individually like what he's going through. Holy shit. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Magician in the reverse. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is, I am wondering if she is like bad-mouthing the fuck out of him to everybody. I'm not kidding you, because this is like, it's the Seven of Swords, Five of Cups. It's going off in the Magician in the reverse, where it's someone who is being extremely manipulative, someone who is purposely out to try to hurt him, try to hurt his work, try to hurt any relationship that he would ever have. She's probably on social media platforms going the fuck off about him and like not shutting up about it. This is someone who, they are out of whack emotionally, they are out of whack mentally, they are purposely doing things that will hurt someone and they know it's not fucking true. She's probably over here saying that he cheated on her all the time, which is not true. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure maybe it did happen at one point, but like, I'm sorry, the things that this person is saying are very blown up and very dramatic, very over the fucking top. The reason he's not saying anything right now is because he's fucking embarrassed, but I do think he will eventually say something to you about this, where he's like, yeah, she's been like doing this kind of shit. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want us to have to like talk about that kind of stuff. It's in the past. But I do think eventually he's going to say something 100%. The Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card coming out in the subconscious. I love this because like, I know the Queen of Pentacles, you come out like that energy often for some reason, but I love to see that it's coming out in the upright, where this is someone who is like, they're trying, because like, you know how I was saying in like past readings, I'm like, God, these two people, like, they're kind of being a little selfish, like not talking about how they're feeling, or, you know, like whatever, right? You're seeing here that she's like, she's coming out of that. She's like, I'm trying to be less selfish in that. I'm trying to be more open, more, just more open with my feelings and what the fuck is going on. You know what? I'm trying to be more honest with him about where I'm at, right? You're working on it. Love that. He is too in that outcome, the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. I love that he comes out like the cups often too, where I do like to see, even though this shit is popping off with what's going on with his ex, he's not losing sight of like what he wants, right? He's not losing sight of this. He's not going back to that shit. Anyway, oh wait, that's what I wanted to pull. Hold on. Yeah, like when you guys will meet up in person. Hold on, boo. Well, I guess good to know that he's fucking, what's going on with him, but Jesus. I could see Taurus season for, definitely Taurus season for meeting up for sure. April, May. Damn, okay. Shit, I wasn't expecting it to be that quick with like fucking period. I'm not mad. When? Hold on. When is that? There's gonna be conversation about, excuse me, the commitment. When? That could be, well, that makes sense. That could be May, June during Gemini season. I guess that makes sense. Yo. Hold on, I want to pull a couple different oracle for him. Hold on, because I do want to get messy and see if anything will come out in this one. Hold on one second. Can you show me just anything that's going on with him? Especially with that situation. He's definitely done with whoever this is. Absolutely. Listen to this shit. Okay. I pulled from the Sensual Soul, and I just wanted to pull his energy, right? And I'm like, yo, show me what's going on, like, with the bullshit that he's dealing with over here. Listen to the messages that he would like to tell this person. We're incompatible. There's no chemistry in this connection anymore. You're simply we're simply too different to make this work. It's better to cut your losses now before any of you get attached. Okay, he's done. You're not my type. He's just not that into you, boo-boo. Yeah, he's done with it. And then seeing someone else, which would be you. He's involved in another love affair. I wonder if she knows. Or she has some kind of fucking feeling that he's moved on. And she's like, oh my god, this bitch is out for fucking blood for him, dude. Okay, now I want to see his messages towards you. Hold on, bitch. I'm gonna do a couple. I'm gonna do dark confessions on him. Hold on. Holy shit. Fucking yikes. Okay. Where is he at? Okay, whatever. All right. Yeah, I mean, that first one doesn't fucking surprise me. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. Okay. Okay. That, I believe, only because of the shit that he's going through right now. I don't want to be contacted right now. Okay. I need to free myself from fear and doubts. I am a caged bird. I feel empty and hollow inside. I can't open up right now. Hold on. I'm going to do love on him too. Word. Twin flame. You activated my soul to find my true purpose and destiny in life. You helped me heal in ways no one else could. Thank you for finding me again this time around. And then it's simple, really. How do I feel? Oh, these are all good. How do I feel? I want you, us forever. And then my dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we were so free and in love. I wish I could stay there forever. Word. And then the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Word. Yo. I wish he was here because what I would fucking tell him is like, yo, call the cops on her. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Straight up. Two can play that game. Listen, that's what we're doing in 2026 is we gonna start fucking serving people with lawsuits. Like, that's crazy shit. That's wild. Like, stop. It's done. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, you need to, like, she is wasting so much fucking energy doing that. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna get her what she wants. He's not over here where he's playing into it. Or where he's trying to, like, egg it on and shit like that. He's so done with her. He just wants to be left the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Damn. I wish he was here. I would fucking tell him. Press charges. Anyway. Press charges on her ass. Fuck that. Okay, hold on. Hold up, y'all. I got a couple more for Anna. Hold up, y'all. Okay, hold on. Where's my TikTok? There you are. I think sooner, boo. That was like coming out as April, May. Oh, my fucking back hurts. Oh. Hold on. Oh. I want another Diet Coke. Boom. Okay. Oh, word, here we go. Oh, word. Let me see. Let me do this one again. Hold on. Ooh, hold on, boo. Don't want to. Whoa. Hold on. I'm going to use this one. Okay. Each one. Well, I'm wondering if I, hold on. Hold up, boo. That, I kind of want to use, fuck it. Should I use this one? I'm going to use this one. Hold on. I'm going to use a couple. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to pull, I actually want to do like overall and then I'll do that one. Okay, hold on. Just overall. Oh. Yeah, it is still giving the same shit. I pulled overall energy for it, like for their connection or whatever, right? And lessons learned, numbing, laughter came out. The lessons learned one, it is like a very world, you know what I mean? Where it's like, yeah, there's not, like, yeah, I believe that. I don't, like, there's nothing going on between them now. The numbing, I kind of think what it's trying to get at with those, because, like, you know, your question, like, yo, what the fuck happened in there? You know what I mean? They could have literally just been, like, smoking it up or some shit like that is so what that gives, especially if he does do that, you know what I mean? I could absolutely see it just being something like that, where it's like, yeah, whatever, we just, like, she gave me a ride home, we just, like, you know, smoked a joint, whatever, right? I could absolutely see that being the situation. Let's go. Let's see fucking, let's just start getting into it. A lessons learned again came out with this other oracle. Yeah, it's a situation where there ain't nothing going on between them. The opposites attract did come out on her side, where I have felt that with her, where there obviously is an attraction. Yeah, he's not into it. There was an attraction that she had towards him. He's over here where he might, damn, especially if he is the type that is, there's nothing, bitch. I don't even know what to say. What was I saying? Let me start from the top. Okay. The lessons learned coming out is like current. It's more off of like the fucking oracle that we were seeing with the first one, right? It does get very world where I'm like, yeah, there's nothing. It's kind of a closed chapter, right? The opposites attract is coming out on her side, where I've felt that from her before. Like, yeah, there's obviously she's attracted to him. You know what I mean? He's over here in mind games where he's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, especially if they are like, if he's like a smoker shit like that, I'm not even kidding you. He probably could have just like kept this connection in because it was like a free hookup or some shit like that. Like, no doubt. The unemployed is coming out as subconscious. That is probably showing more of like, yeah, this is kind of like why it's just like a done deal, there ain't shit going on, is because like there's someone who just like moved on from this job. The avoidance card coming out as outcome, again, is not the first time that I've seen that, especially for him in this, where there's no communication, there's nothing going on. I can guarantee there was probably no, we'll see though. I just don't think there was any kind of like sneaky Dickens kind of stuff going on. The only thing I could see is them like fucking hotboxing in a vehicle. Yeah. Yee. Yeah, he probably knew that she was like super into him. He wasn't feeling the same way. Let me do one more. Hold on. No. Yeah. She definitely, even if she was in a relationship, she definitely was feeling him. He liked the attention. He did not, like, feel the same way. I get that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, there ain't, no. Bitch, there's nothing. No, again, like the only thing I could see, like Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands coming out on bottom of the deck is like, yeah, there might have been like whatever, like some flirty fucking communication when they were working and shit like that, but it never went beyond that. The way he does come across super gnarly in this, where it's King of Swords in the reverse and Eight of Cups, and so he does come across as kind of manipulative in this, where he's like, I'm Eight of Cups, I've walked, like I'm done with this, you know what I mean? But like King of Swords in reverse, again, especially if he is someone who's like a smoker and shit like that, I could absolutely see him kind of playing this shit out so he could get some shit for free. I could also see that too if you're like, no, he's not really like that. I could see where he's like, I just like the attention that I get from this person. Like, I don't reciprocate those feelings, but I kind of do like that, like, that someone's attracted to me and, like, I kind of, whatever. Like, whatever. He likes the attention. She's over here in a Four of Wands and a Knight of Cups where the attraction is definitely more on her side, where she was probably more trying to pursue it. Him, not so much. There, again, is like in the subconscious, yeah, and I do think like her, whatever, changing jobs or like whatever she did, right, like moved on, it was probably kind of like a relief for him or an easy out, because you're seeing like he was kind of waiting for that. There is no communication or anything again, and I think I've seen that before, like from her, where I could see where maybe she's tried to reach out to him or like tried to communicate and he hasn't said anything back. Like he essentially probably just like ghosted like never responded to her text messages or anything like that. Hold on, I'm wondering if I should fucking I kind of want to pull that sensual soul for him too on this one. Hold on. I just want to see how he's feeling about this. Let's go. Let me do 3. What do we got? Yeah, no. No. Yeah. Listen to these ones. I've moved on. Again, I think he just liked the attention. So the I've moved on, like, obviously, and you kind of have to, like, read this, like, because of the context. This is, like, obviously what he would like to say to her. Like, there's no desire for him to even want like a friendship or anything. It's just done, you know what I mean? Like, that's whatever, it was just kind of a work thing. That's it. We're better apart. Nope. Again, like, feeds my soul. I could definitely see where he liked the attention, but that's as far as it went. Yeah, he had no intention of, like, reciprocating this, anything. There's nothing. Yeah, that's, like, it, bitch. The only thing I could see is, like, I just am so feeling... I am so feeling that it was probably, like, a fucking hookup for him, if you know what I mean. Like, a hookup for him, and he's like, fucking... This is lit, you know what I mean? Like... This person, like, lets me smoke for free all the time. Like, fucking, of course I'm gonna take advantage of it. But he damn well, he knows for sure that, like, she was definitely feeling him, but he did not reciprocate it. But he'll take advantage of it. Whatever, I'm not even mad. I'd probably do the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, but no, there's absolutely, bitch, like, every time I pull for that, there's nothing physical, and as far as it goes, like, sexual-wise, it's always the Page of Wands, and so it's never them taking any kind of action on it. If anything, maybe flirtatious, like, communication, but that's it. That's it. Anyway, yo girl ain't mad about that one. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this shit out of my way. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. There we go. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, I got some questions for Anna. Hold on. And then if Rebecca's in here, I'll do hers. Where's that box at? It's so funny. Fuck, dude. Okay. Those are hilarious cards. I get it. You know, sometimes just, sometimes you just gotta take advantage when someone's, giving up some free smoke. I don't smoke. I'm just saying. When I used to. I'd probably do the same thing. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, excuse me. Indigestion. Ugh. That music is so easy listening. Brr. Okay. Let's see. Hold on, boo. Definitely probably more one-sided. Yeah, that ain't any of his shit. I believe that. It's giving very, like the clicking well I get, because it does give very, like, friendship. It doesn't go beyond that. I understand what he's saying with that. I also understand, like, crush, yes, but it's more so her energy. It's not his. And so it's probably him just clocking that. Again, like, even with these cards, so Chariot in the reverse, Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, that's all her energy. And, like, he does clock that she, probably young, but is the only one that has those crush type feelings. That's that Page of Cups. And I get that. They probably do, like, whatever. It was probably very friendship. They did get along. But again, it just gives that it was only at work. It's not really anything outside of that. So for him, yeah, it's not. He ain't the one that's got one. Not mutual, though, boo. It's not. It's not. I'm, like, even curious, too, if, because of that Chariot in the reverse, like, she could have even tried to, like, force something, and he could have turned it down. Seriously, that would be Chariot in the reverse. I would believe it. Where she probably tried to, like, whatever, like, tried to make it a little more than the Page of Wands, and I could definitely see where he shut it the fuck down. Yeah, definitely not reciprocal, though, boo. It's not. Trust. Like, it would be so different. Like, his energy would have fucking aired him out on that. Hold on. I don't have my chapstick out here. It's after you freaking lip gloss. Ugh. I knew I was forgetting something. All right, hold up, y'all. Bam! Hold up. Okay. Rebecca, are you in here, boo? Hold on, she might have sent me her shit already. Hold up, y'all. Oh, yeah, she did. Okay. Word, word, word. I will be on, I know for sure on Friday. I do not know, I don't know yet for during the week, but I will be on here on Friday for sure. Ugh. I don't know. I might do, I'm wondering if I should just timestamp. I might just do that. I might timestamp fucking Rebecca's questions. Should I? Maybe I will. Hold on, I want to wait until that goes to 171. Word, word, word. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start going in at 171. Here we go. Okay, Rebecca, I'm getting your questions, bitch. Hold on. Let's fucking go. Oh, please do tell me more. I think eventually, this, like her energy, hold on one second. Yeah. Okay. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Tower, 5 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords in the reverse. I think she eventually will. The 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands is like her, so like obviously you know, like you wrote on the context of that, this is where she's probably posting this shit, doing these things for some kind of reaction, right? Some kind of attention, some kind of reaction, hoping that you'll fucking whatever. I cannot even with this shit. I think eventually it will though. Like, because that's the 5 of Cups right there, especially with that Tower where it's like, yeah, it's eventually going to fucking hit her. I'm sorry, but I find it hilarious, like what you wrote on there, where it's like a byproduct of the bad decisions that you continue to make. The 6 of Swords in the reverse is her being stuck in the past. It's her, it's like a death in the reverse. It's her continuing to do fucked up behavior. Like, she's the one that's stuck in the past. She's the one that keeps returning to her own bullshit. She's the one that keeps running away from her problems and not confronting them. I'm sorry, but like that kind of shit, it just seems like it's so blamey, where it's like, no, like the girl that you're missing is not a byproduct of the bad decisions that you make. You make bad decisions. You make bad decisions. It has nothing to do with that other person, right? Anyway, this is, yeah, eventually she's kind of like coming across as avoidant, like hostile, angry. She's a mess. Okay, hold on. Word, hold on. Let's go. Temperance. Hold on, let's see where it goes. On the right track. I feel like this is good. This is like going off of the one question that we did. One more. I think it's after. So this is not bad though. Like the Temperance card coming out, you already fucking know. Like this is things unfolding in divine timing. The lesson with that card is having patience. You're on the right track though. Like that's the Queen of Swords, 5 of Wands reverse, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Those are terrific. And that's just going off of like the one question that we were doing earlier. The Queen of Swords, that's the energy that you're in, where it's like, this is, you're thinking about it very rationally, very intellectually. The Queen of Swords also does represent like someone who wants financial independence, and this is the way to go about it, right? The 5 of Wands in the reverse, this is where like the path that you're on, it is not going to be causing like this 5 of Wands in the upright where it's causing a bunch of fucking chaos, it's causing a bunch of confusion, it's causing a more stress than you need, right? 8 of Pentacles is like, yes, if she keeps grinding on this, if she keeps up with the plan, right? 2 of Wands, if she keeps up with this plan and she keeps doing it, of course it's going to pan out to the way that she wants it. It just might not be on that time frame. But 10 of Cups is a beautiful card too to see end that, because it's like the visualization that you have for this, it's on point. But yeah, for time, not so much like restricted to that timeline, but it's good, bitch. It is. It is. Word. Fucking, I ain't got shit bad to say about that one. Okay, hold up. Oh, word. Oh, shit. Okay, let's go. Wait. Word. Okay. Before March, April. Hold up, booze. I'm scared. Be careful of that 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, boo. That is someone who's putting too much on their plate. Just one more. Hold on, I'm gonna do 3 more. I wanna see time frame. It will happen when... One more. I'm wondering if that's later. Hold on. Fuck it, I'm gonna do one more. I'm wondering if it's later. Fuck. Damn, Temperance again. For some reason, like the time frame coming out with this one, I'm wondering if it's closer to, which seems so long to me, Virgo season. But the Temperance, okay, Temperance obviously bottom of the deck. I mean, it's the Temperance loves your ass tonight. The Temperance though is like the same kind of thing that we were seeing with that last question though. It is like, it's gonna happen, right? The divine timing thing, or not being so like strict on the time frame, it will. The only thing that this, like what this is advising against, is that 2 of Pentacles in the reverse and 4 of Pentacles, which 2 of Pentacles in the reverse is like, don't, make sure that you are organized, make sure everything is in place when you do try to execute this, and do not overwhelm yourself or do not overextend yourself doing this, right? 4 of Pentacles, that too though could be like holding on too tightly to like time frame when it's supposed to pan out, because it will, like it will pan out. 8 of Wands, Page of Wands, period, Queen of Pentacles, it absolutely will. And when it does happen, it will be a swift process. It's going to be fucking quick. The time frame thing though, it's like it's later than that, and not being so strict or overly focused on time frame. Yeah, I kind of want to say, I'm wondering if Virgo season seems so long, but that is the time frame coming out. It does not have to be that long though. Excuse me. Yeah, so it's advising against being too, sorry. I just wanted to look at that again. It was advising to not be too controlled or what's the word I'm fucking thinking of? Rigid? Rigid. Controlled or rigid over the time frame. Anyway. Hold on, I gotta make sure I type hold on, I need to get that time frame so I can send it to her. Okay. Word! Okay. Taylor, are you in here, boo? I had a question, hold on. Yeah, you had a question last time, but I didn't want to fucking do it if you weren't in here, but I totally will. I can always timestamp it. Which I might. Okay, you are. Hold on. Let's see what's going on with Boo Boo. Let's see. I'm scared. Hold on. Yeah, and if you got another question, Boo, go ahead and give me your other question. I'll do this one from Friday, though. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Blocked happiness. Sun in the reverse. 2 of Cups. World in the reverse. A block that he is encountering. Obviously, the feelings are still there. That's 2 of Cups. The World card in the reverse is someone who has a lack of closure on something. It's unfinished business. Incomplete. Feeling empty. Not feeling welcome to where he's at. The 6 of, whatever. I like the 6 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups in the reverse, and the 7 of Cups is gnarly. Because, like, what you wrote on there where you're like, he's, like, he's been there for, he's still there, or he's there again. The 6 of Pentacles is something that he's obviously chasing to not think about these things, whatever. The 6 of Pentacles is what he's chasing, and he's hoping that that will bring him some kind of solace. That will bring him some kind of, like, moving on, or like, finding some kind of solace in this situation, but it's not. It's causing the 7 of Cups, which is, it's confusion, it's lack of direction, it's uncertainty. Yikes. 4 of Cups, bottom of the deck, bitch. Feeling discontent, melancholy. This is definitely someone who, they have some, he has some high hopes for what he's doing in hopes that that will heal him, but it won't. There's huge lack of closure that he has in regards to this connection with you all day long. And you probably do too. That's why the 2 of Cups is coming out. Like, yeah, you probably feel the same way. That 2 of Cups, though, is that those feelings that he has and that he's had, they're not going anywhere. It ain't going nowhere. Running all day long. God. The motherfucking Tower card coming out underneath the 4 of Cups. Yikes. Oh my God. Just messy fuck tonight, man. It started off so good. If you got another question, boo, go ahead and drop it. Ow. I might, hold on, you guys. I might close my TikTok. There's no one in on here. Okay, I love you guys. If there's anyone in on here, I'll be on here on Friday for sure. I gotta plug this bitch in. Whoa! Shut up! Why are you so loud? Okay. Hold on. What the hell? Sorry about that. Probably blew your guys' ears out on YouTube. I don't know why the hell it started playing music. What the hell? Oh, my nose. Ooh, hold on, boo-boo. Let's get it. Hold on. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, let's go. Let's get it. Sees you as someone who is extremely generous, overgives. Damn, this is kind of like, fuck, let's go. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Death. 8 of Cups, Magician, Knight of Cups, which I love. The 6 of did I say 6 of Cups? I meant 6 of Pentacles if I did. The 6 of Pentacles, though, is someone, so she sees you as someone who, which, like, duh, right? Someone who is a fucking giver, right? This 7 of Cups coming out with that, though, is like, she could see that you could be regretting that. You could be like down on yourself for being like that, for always like giving more than you fucking receive, right? Always making sure that people leave you better than you found them. And that 7 of Cups is almost like she sees that you sometimes can question that, whether you should be like that, or if you're ever like, even like, God, 7 of Cups too would be like, if you would ever even receive that in return, like that kind of generosity that you do give to other people. The Death card coming out is that she does see you going through, obviously, transition phase. This is one where you are, goddamn, death is rough, bitch. Death feels like such a, it feels like such a loss. It feels like such a fucking desert period that people are in, right, when you're in it. And she sees that you're in this death. You're in this, this death of like old behavior, of old self, of a way that you used to be. The one thing, she doesn't want you to like give up the generous type of spirit, or the giving spirit, or one where, like, of course she doesn't, like one where you leave people better than you fucking found them. She's like, I don't want her to walk away from that. What I want her to walk away from is like her second guessing herself, or her being confused about like her lack of purpose. That Magician card is something that she sees within you where she's like, I want her, right? I need her to be in this Magician. I want her to use the power that she does have. Magician's huge. Magician is where like you have all the material, you have everything that you fucking need on that table in Magician, where it's like she has the she has the clarity, she has the self-love, she has the fucking willpower, she has the spirit, she has everything that she needs to make what she wants out of life, or to make what her, I know it's cliche, but it's true with that card, like make her manifestation become a fucking reality. And that Knight of Cups is, I love that card, I really do. The Knight of Cups is such a resilient spirit, in my opinion, because the Knight of Cups is someone, like, no matter how many fucking times, right, they get knocked down, that motherfucker never gives up. Knight of Cups, it's like, no matter how many times I've been hurt, no matter how many times that I've given myself to someone, like, I don't let that define me. I don't let that, like, jade me. I still always keep this open heart, or I keep an open heart still. It's a really resilient card. Yeah. Sees you're going through a death phase, that you are going through leaving shit behind that does not serve you anymore, but she just doesn't want you to lose that part of yourself where you are a giver. I could see that too being like, shit, I was gonna say too, like, even being a spirit of gratitude. And searching for truth, that is a good one with that too. The Death and the Eight of Cups. Always searching for answers, searching for the truth. Yeah, very artistic, like, mentally. That would be someone that, sorry, that just like reminded me of my kid, because I'm like, that would be someone that would probably be someone that is excellent at like writing novels, for sure. You know what I mean? Like love, like something like that. Anyway, that just reminded me of my kid, that energy. That's how she is. She has such an artistic kind of mind. The things that she comes up with in her head, you know what I mean? I'm like, God damn, you need to be like a fucking writer or an artist or something. You really do. Anyway, I fucking love it. Hold up, boo-boos. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, what is everyone doing in this house? Okay. I will be back on here for show on Friday. I do not know what this week is gonna look like. I never do. I've been so fucking busy lately. Oh, all right. I'm gonna go check on this kid. All right. Well, I love you guys. I will see you on Friday for sure. Just keep an eye on my story and stuff. All right. Bye, boo-boos.